All right, great. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting a little bit earlier than we thought, but welcome.
Whoa, here
it
we
is
go.
baseball all-time.
First pitch.
Ready to go? All right.
That's a strike.
Oh, hold on. Just 1 second. All right, so there's our first pitch of the night. On the mound for the Brewers, we've got Shane Mullins. He's throwing down to our first batter, Shane Yamada. First way to get this game going. I didn't actually see the call on that one.
It was a strike.
Strike?
Yep.
Oh, that one's a little high.
One
So
and
we're going to be at 1-1 to our batter. We're going to get all cleaned up here. Here in a second, we'll get all squared away. But we're back for baseball here in Saipan. Here's the pitch from Mullins. Oh, a big swing and a miss by Yamada.
Yamada's taking a step out, thinking about it.
Hey, folks, while you're here, just to give you an idea, this is Brad Rosalo doing your play-by-play with me.
Trey Dunn here doing something.
The pride of Georgia. He'll be giving us all kinds of great commentary throughout the pitches and helping me out when I sound like a schlub, which is going to be most of the game. The count right now is 1-2 to Shane Yamada. Here comes the pitch from Mullins, the windup, and here comes, way outside, low and in the dirt, but a great grab by the catcher, Devin Flores. All right, let me put this in. The way we had this earlier, folks, is that the Brewers were listed as the road team, but everybody's a home team here, so it was just the flip of the coin. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Ooh, inside.
That was the 3-2 pitch.
So Yamada's on first now. See if that changes their approach here.
Not a bad way to start the game for the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals are undefeated so far. They're coming in here looking pretty strong, and right now, getting that first base on balls for Shane Yamada is not bad. Shane Yamada has been playing baseball here ever since, and he's one of the older guys in this team full of all-stars, and he had a great game to start off in our opener last month. And here we go with Noki Saralu, third baseman. Ooh, that's outside. Mullen didn't look like he wanted a piece of him for that one.
No. We'll talk from the catcher there, trying to calm down the pitcher.
Looks like we got a pretty nice crowd out there. What do you think, Trey?
Oh, yeah. When I pulled into the parking lot, I noticed nobody was right there at the foul ball spots, and then I saw everybody out there in the outfield, set up, ready to go.
Oh, another one. Mullins right now, so the count 2-0 to Sarah Lou. You can see that Mullins not looking to get in that strike zone. No. I don't know what it is.
That's 4 balls in a row, I think, Brad, from the last batter to this one.
I have heard that's not a great way to start throwing.
Got to get him over the plate. Can't strike anybody out if you're not throwing strikes.
Okay, great. Here's the pitch. Oh, that one looked pretty good, but it was a little high. 3-0 to Sarah Lou. Well, and he is number 3, so maybe it's fitting that way.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got a new camera angle you're able to see right now coming in from the outfield. We didn't have that when we started this season.
Man, you can really see whether those are strikes or not from that angle.
Oh, and that's 4 pitches and 4 balls. Sarah
Might be time for a mound visit here, I think. There it goes.
Not too bad. Hey, folks, so just to get you caught up, you see that we got started probably about 10 minutes earlier than what we thought, which is not too bad. Usually we thought maybe we'd get a late start. No, it's not island time, it's baseball time. And baseball time's not just on time, it's early.
Yep. It's serious now in baseball. Major League is trying to fit games into 30 minutes, I heard.
Yeah, well, our guys look like they're trying to fit it in, too. Right now, you got Byron Kaipat. He's one of the senior guys on the Brewers. He goes all the way back to the Tony Regolafoy days.
Wow.
Also, behind the plate, you got Pat Alapuzzo. They were both out there talking to Shane, saying, hey, buddy, don't worry. We love you. You're going to be fine. Hector Ephraim's calling the balls and strikes behind home plate. Out there in the field, you get Ben Jones. He's no rookie. So we're having a good old time. Darren Flores and Manny Sablan running the show for the Brewers. And over there for the Junior Nationals, you've got John Manabus and Patrick Tenorio and Tony Tenno. All right,
here we go.
Outside again.
Still outside.
Mullins looking over there with a big smile. He's like, come on, Hector Ephraim, give me a break, buddy. Don't you love me?
That last pitch was a little closer. Let's see if he can get this one over the plate.
All right, well, he's shaking out the arm. He's got the sign. Here comes the pitch. Oh, it's high.
That one was definitely over the plate, but above everyone's head.
See, Byron Kaipat walking in. Now, Byron Kaipat used to be that skinny outfielder guy who used to play for the Brewers way back in the day. Back when this field was, people used to come up here with horses and buggies. And now he's over there on first base being the big man and being the voice of experience, trying to calm down his pitcher. Oh, there's a shot going into center field. Runners tagging back up at the bases. The catch is made. Here comes the throw. Yamada's going to make his way over to third base. They're going to hold it up right there. Runners at the corners, all set up. But a nice sacrifice fly for Nathan Camacho. And runners at the corners all set up now for the Cardinals with one down.
And that pitch was going to be a strike, Brad, if he hadn't hit it, I think. So it's first over the plate pitch in about 8 or 9 pitches. So
maybe that was his strategy. I don't want to throw it in the strike zone because they're going to hit it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is a decent idea, but you can't put a couple people on base.
No, sir, that will not work. Hey, the volume's very low. I just got a comment. All right, that is high and outside. Yeah, gonna need some more gain for sure. That's the comments coming in. Thank you very much.
We're not talking about laundry.
Yes, not gain. Thank you so much for the comments there, folks. Definitely appreciate it. Keep them coming. Let us know what's going on. There's a shot. That's going to be foul.
It's going to be foul.
It is foul ball. But still got some good wood on that one.
Yep. So it's 1-1 now. See what happens here. Runners on the corners.
All right, folks.
One out. Let's see.
All right. Hey, we're going to raise up the volume for you guys. Sorry about that so far, but the message is in. We'll get that squared away. It counts 1-1. And here comes the pitch from Mullins. And the runner is going. He's going for it, but I'll tell you, the catcher, Pat Alapuzzo, caught that ball, made it look like a snow cone in his mitt. Saved the run coming in for sure, but the runner did advance. Noki Saralu now is all the way over to second base. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 man out. Cardinals looking to try to put a bit of a beating on early. There's a foul ball. Hey, let me know, you guys, in the comments if the volume sounds good on our end. If it doesn't sound so good right now, please let us know. I'm looking at you in the comments on the news service. Want to say thanks to all you guys for tuning in and watching the game. Hey, I know it's great to watch the game at the ballpark, but if you can't make it, okay, good. It's perfect. Thank you, Lewis. If you can't make it to the ballpark, we're here for you. And, hey, if you're at the ballpark, you can be listening to us, too. Put us on a speaker. Put us on your phone. And put us down for some post-game chases and cold beverages. Oh, that's high and outside. Nice grab by Alapuzzo, making sure that those runners are staying put on base. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Lewis. And thank you, Ann, for keeping us and our volume levels in check. Appreciate that. We'll give you guys a little catch-up here in just a little bit. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's going to make it. That's going to get all the way down to left field. It's caught. That runner will advance on third. Shane Yamada makes his way home, and the Cardinals draw first blood thanks to an RBI pop-out from Poland. He's going to fly out, but Shane's going to make his way home. And Noki's going to stay over there on second base. So a nice sac fly.
That was a well-hit.
Masaharu.
That was a well-hit ball too. The outfielder didn't have a good read on it at first. Looked like it might drop, but he recovered and kept it to just one
Hey,
run.
Is this Brian? All right, Brian Camacho, designated hitter. He's up there. Pitchers don't get the hit in this league. He's just fine. Here comes the pitch from Mullins. He's looking at second base. He's like, that guy's not going. Alapuzzo, again, rescuing that one from the dirt. Hey, folks, if you're watching, go ahead and give us a shout-out. Let us know when you're watching from. I know some folks are watching from off-island. If you're watching from Saipan, Tinian, Rhoda, Guam, maybe you're watching from the parking lot. Maybe you're watching while you're enjoying a cool beverage here at Tonko Palacios Field. That's what I'd like to be doing. Here's the pitch. Ooh, high and inside. Easton, hey, good to see you back here, buddy. You got any family connection in this game, too? He had a whole bunch in our last outing. All right, want to say thanks to our sponsors, but let's see what happens with this pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss. Here's the throw to third. Oh, no, it's bad. He's going to run home, and he's going to make it. Noki Saralu is going to make his way home after a bad connection between Alapuzzo and his third baseman, Pete Tomakane. Pete Tomakane, he is a senior statesman out here as well.
I was a little unlucky, Brad. That was a great throw down the line there. Catcher saw the runner going. Just couldn't get picked. It was a little in the dirt for him there.
Well, Alapuzzo's been doing a good job there behind the mound. He's been really saving some bacon from some throws that have been in the dirt. But not bad. How you feel being up here in the big seats?
It's pretty exciting up here. I mean, you got a great view. We got some great camera angles. I think that's the most impressive thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's high. So there was some nice movement on that pitch right there from Mullins, but didn't go to where he wanted it to. He's back into Ballville. Got to get back into straight.
He's building a house over there today so far.
Now here's the pitch from Mullins. Oh, geez, that thing had some heat. But not enough. That's a base on balls for Camacho. So far, everybody has reached base from walking. And that's going to bring out Gerald Cabrera. Did he get a haircut? Yeah. He did. What happened? He had the best hair in baseball. What was he thinking? Troy Polamalu called him for shampoo tips. But no.
No, man. I'm sad I missed that.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you, this guy had some great hair. Easton Dela Cruz just said, who the heck is that other commentator? This handsome man next to me. His name is Trey Dunn.
I've been to a baseball game before, I promise. Might not sound like it.
Hey, so that pitch was outside for Mullins, starting Cabrera off with a whole lot of nothing. 1-0. Yeah, Trey and I hosted a podcast called Arguably Decent, and that's pretty much what the review of our thing
it was arguably decent.
Oh, he's going to get a base hit by a pitch. Oh, jeez.
Man, he's got that nice protector on his elbow, it looks like. I think it hit him right there in the protector.
You know, Sampson had his strength because of his hair. I think that Cabrera's luck was with his hair. That's why he got pegged. Probably not great. Sorry about your elbow.
We got a manager visit there. I don't know if that means we're getting a pitching change. I don't see anybody.
Is that Jerome De Los Santos? Is it really? Oh, no way. That is so great to see him out here. So Jerome De Los Santos, another old school Brewers player who's out there helping to coach this team, even though he's still wearing his old Yankees shirt.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Jerome De Los Santos, great guy. Love seeing him out here doing this for the team, for the Brewers again. There used to be a couple of brothers, De Los Santos, that were playing. Was it Jerome and, well, I can't remember his brother's name. All right, so here we go. Nope. Oh, he called it.
Wow.
It looked like Hector Ephraim took about 3 seconds to decide, well, I'll give it to this guy. I'll give him a strike.
Might have been a friendly call there.
I think it has been a friendly call. Here comes the pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss from Patrick Tenorio. Patrick Tenorio had a really good outing last time that we played. He came out and actually he crushed. Let's see, he went Well, he got a couple of hits anyway, and he scored a couple of times. Let's go back here to today's game.
Could get out of the inning here.
Ooh,
Nope.
outside, high and outside.
Outside. 2 strikes.
1-2 to Tenorio. With 2 outs, we got runners on first and second. Mullins just would love to get out of this inning. Oh, that's a chopper right up to short. Here comes the throw. That's not a good throw.
Ooh.
1 runner will score.
2.
Yep, Brian Camacho crosses home plate. Gerald Cabrera makes his way all the way to third base.
Man.
And Patrick Tenorio is going to make his way up there. What are you going to call that one, Ray Palacios? Throwing error.
Throwing error. Yeah. I was impressed he didn't try and just flip it to a second baseman there. It looked like he had the play at second, but he opted for the strong throw and threw it really strong.
So far, we've got 3 walks, 1 hit by a pitch, and 1 error, but not a single hit yet. Here comes Eli Augenbaugh coming out there, rocking his beard, much the same fashion of Abraham Lincoln. Don't take him to Ford Theater. Thanks for the silent laughter there, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, here comes Mullins. The runner is going. Here comes the throw. Oh, it looks like it's going to be good. No, and it's gone. And another runner will score. Cabrera crosses home plate. We are at 4-0.
Man.
And Patrick Tenorio's all the way to third base.
Mullins needs some help from his fielders there. Could have gotten out of the inning.
That was a rough one. I do remember in my days playing outfield, I had to run in behind any of those throws, get in there real quick in case they were cut them things off. Much like Gerald cut his hair. Ooh, that was kind of a what would you call that? A high floater?
Yeah, it was pretty slow. Maybe it was the changeup. We'll call it a changeup.
Okay, change up. Deal. Augenbaugh looking for a piece of leather here from Mullins. Is he going to give him something? Oh, jammed him inside.
Yeah.
That's a big swing and a miss.
That nice inside pitch is working well for him. He's gotten a couple good swings and misses on that.
I got a good one. I just can't say it. I'll tell you. Maybe I'll bust that one out later. Here comes
We need
Mullins.
the mute button. Steve.
Oh, that one's in the dirt. And Eli Augenbaugh is going to take a ride on the reading. He's making his way to first base, and that's going to bring up the top of the order again. Are we already there? Is this Shane Yamada coming up again?
Oh, it might be.
Tony Tenorio.
Oh, it's our number 9 here.
That's our center fielder. He's going to get his chance out here. All right, well, this is a good game so far for the Cardinals, but they're not really doing any of the damage. It looks like the Brewers are doing the damage to themselves.
Yeah, the Brewers are just hoping to get out of this inning so they can get the bats in their hand and try and catch back up.
4 walks, 1 hit by a pitch, and 1 error. That is how everyone's made their way to base. Oh, and the runner's going again. Oh, jeez. That's not going to work.
Well, that's one way not to throw it into center field if you hit the pitcher with it.
Well, Pat Alapuzzo didn't get the throw he was hoping for on that one. He also didn't expect his pitcher to kind of knock it down, and pitcher was definitely not ready for that. Byron Kaipak comes in and says, hey, I remember my first game. I might not have been that great, but you got it in you. Believe in yourself. Hey, Lee.
Oh, nobody.
I missed that one.
Yep, it was inside ball. We got runners on second and third. 1 ball, no strikes.
All right, Mullins, he got the sign. Here it comes. Oh, that was high. Oh, Evrim.
Oh.
Hector Evrim, the the home plate umpire, get that delayed strike.
Yeah.
I think he was just waiting to hear the sound of the money hitting his PayPal account before he called it a strike. Yes, it's in there. Here it comes, the next pitch. Oh, that one's in the dirt, but a nice stop by Alapuzzo. By the way, he's having a great game for the catcher right now.
Defensively, yeah, he's having a great game. Stopped several balls that would have resulted in some runs.
All right, well, Tony Tenorio looking to see if he could be the first batter that actually causes some damage, save for that sac fly earlier. Here's the pitch for Mullins. Oh, in the dirt again. He's going to load up the bases for our leadoff hitter, Shane Yamada. Again, this is a rough inning for Mullins. He's already got 5 walks already. 1 hit by a pitch and 1 error.
All right,
You know,
back
it's
at the
rough.
top of the order.
I have to insert another row for the second round of, well, unless someone gets thrown out. Ooh, that was high. Oh, he called him a strike.
Wow.
What do you think? He said he didn't move his arms all the way around. That
No,
must have
it must
just
have been
painted the corner.
It was on the corner, I think, because he definitely didn't swing on that one.
All right, Shane Yamada. He's like, I got some pretty cool batting gloves. I don't need the dirt.
Oh.
There's a great shot. That's going to drop in between left and center. That's going to bring 1 run. It's going to bring 2 runs. Oh, and they're going to try to bring 3. Here he comes barreling around the corner. He doesn't even have to slide. It's a stand-up 3 RBI double for Shane Yamada, who cleans the bases and gets himself a nice double. They call time. What do you think? Is this going to be? Is this going to be it for Mullins already?
Is Kaipak going to pitch? He's standing there with the ball like he's thinking about it.
He's like, hey, boy, you just cost our team. 7-0.
I don't know where the bullpen is, but I don't see anybody warming up.
Somebody go out there and give Shane Mullins a hug, would you? And Noki Saralu coming up, second time of the inning. That one looked pretty good, but not to Hector Ephraim. That is 1-0 is the count. It looks so much better from that other one. That other angle looked a lot brighter than this one does. All right, well, let's see what Mullins got. I know what he's got. He's got dreams of getting out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that one is good. 1-1.
That's that corner he's been missing early. His outside corner has been tough for him to hit. He's throwing it away a lot. That inside corner is working well for him. So now maybe he's got a chance here.
Hey, Easton says aloha to you, Trey.
Aloha, Easton.
He said it like 8 minutes ago. I just got to it now.
Good. Yeah, I can't see the comments. They're far away from me.
So Easton Dela Cruz, he had a whole bunch of family. Joey Dela Cruz is his dad, and his brothers were playing last time we were out here, and he was one of our.
Chin
he
music.
was watching it. Jeez. Noki Saralu almost had to go to the ICU with that pitch going across his face. Chicks dig scars. That's what they say, right?
I always thought it was the long ball.
Oh.
It's definitely not the swing and the miss. Don't dig that.
I think we're all knotted up at 3-2.
Yep, here we go.
This is the payoff pitch. Come on, Shane. It's all up to you. Give him the heat. Let's see what will he bring him the heat? I don't know what he's got. Let's see what he's got.
Going outside again.
Oh, there's a
right
chopper
to
over to
second
second. Here comes the throw to first. Nonchalant Byron Kaipat with the catch, and there you go. But not before it's over. That's a G5 or G4 right there. So that's it. 7 runs on. I didn't have any hits. Oh yeah, I got 1 hit.
No, there was definitely one really nice hit. It was that double that cleared the bases.
Yes, I got that one. That was Shane Yamada. That
Yep.
was a little while ago. So I'll check with Ray, the statistician extraordinaire, but I've got 7 runs off of 1 hit, a whole lot of other stuff that happened, and an error. So 7-0.
And Mullins is happy to sit down.
Oh, hey, by the way, folks, come on over. We have a special guest with us who's just popped in. Can you hop over the wall? We have a real funky setup here. I don't know if our camera is that dark. Let me see if I can drop this down a little bit. Well, I may have just messed up our camera angle. Sorry about that, JoJo. I tried to make it brighter, and I did not. I did just the opposite. Thank you for rescuing me. Is that Kiana? All right. Sit down. Well, let's wait till we get the camera on you so everybody can see you. Oh, we're getting closer. It's kind of dark. You'll be able to get a little bit brighter. Going. Oh, look at that. So much better. All right. So when you talk, though, can you be sure to talk like right into the mic? All right. This is our camera angle. We'll find out when we're on here in just a second because we gotta hear from you in just a sec. Waiting for them to change that. Well, anyway, you're going to be on the camera here just about any second. Could you introduce yourself to everybody, to our viewing audience? There we go.
My name's Kiana Camacho, and I'm a 17-year-old attending Cagman High School.
So we don't just regularly have high school seniors making their way up here into the box. You're a superstar. You made history this week because you became the first female to come out and play in the Saipan Baseball League. Is that pretty cool or what?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so when did you start playing ball?
I started playing when I was 4 years old. It all started during Tebow season. Yeah, my dad was coaching me throughout my whole life. So,
Who's your dad?
his name is Furlan Camacho. He's a coach for the Blue Jays.
And so that was it. You went out and you played for the Blue Jays. You got up, you got in that bat in the 7th, right? Tell me how that went.
Oh, it was. I felt really nervous. I haven't played in a long while because I wasn't able to play at a certain level. But, until then, it became a possibility.
Well, it's great. We had, when we did our regular morning show, people were calling in to let us know about you and making history and everything. And, I know the game's coming and the Brewers are batting right now, and we'll talk about them in a second. But first of all, what do you think about the game so far tonight?
Oh, honestly, I just came, so.
You just got here.
Yeah.
I just put you on the spot like nothing.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so you got a great team with the Blue Jays. How often do you guys practice?
Whenever we get the chance to use the field, like mostly once a week before game time. Yeah.
Nice. So, well, thanks for being up here. You made history again because you're the first player from the league that we got to interview for any of our broadcasts or for anything. You're making history all over the place. You want to give any shout outs to anybody while you're here?
Oh, there's another girl in the Brewers team. She plays softball with me.
Uh-huh.
She's a shortstop in the Bilao League, and yeah.
Oh, geez. She's playing short, so you're not the only one, but you're the first. So that's going to be a ground out right there. Sorry, that was Devin Flores. This is going to be Franco Nakamura, who's making his way up right now. So are you going to be playing in the field also? And if so, what's your position out there?
Oh, I play second base.
Second base?
Yes.
Man, I don't know how you do it. I played left field when I played because I could run and I could throw, but I didn't want to catch those like a line drive from the infield. How do you get so brave to get out there and take it?
Honestly, I'm nervous as anybody is. But I got used to being a second base because for years I've been playing second base during softball season, and yeah, I got the hang of it.
Jeez. Well, I look forward to catching the Blue Jays again when you're out there. I know we have you on at least, I think we got like 3 games with the Blue Jays on Friday nights. I'm not exactly sure, but I got it all listed by team. So we're going to definitely get to see you in action out there. But Mark Tovez, he's the one who let me know all about it with you out there. So great job, kiddo. Thanks for being up here.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here.
Awesome. Oh, what do you think about that? You would have been able to get that ball, right? It's okay. You can say it. That's an easy one, right? What's going on, Keone Kaipat? How come you didn't get that grounder?
I'm just nervous. This is my first interview, so.
Oh, no problem. No problem. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to be here throughout the whole game. And are you gonna be staying tonight and watch the whole game? Or?
Oh yes, I'm here to support my teammate in the Brewers.
In the Brewers?
Yeah.
And what's your teammate's name again?
Keanu Adon.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being up here. This was super cool. All right. Hey, wait. Well, we got to find out. You said you're from Cagman, but now you got to prove it. A-A-Y-U-Y-U. She's faking. She's fake Cagman. She's not from Cagman. Let's find out.
I'm actually-
A-Y-U-Y-U.
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 All right, now I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Hey, thanks so much for coming out
Thank you
tonight.
for having me.
All right, and good luck this year. I can't wait to see you play.
Thank you.
All right. Now we know she's really from Cagman. That was our superstar who made history in our league by being the first female player out here. Right now, we are batter number 2 here for the Brewers. Franco Nakamura, he reached out. This is Pete Tomakane. Pete Tomakane, batter number 3, the third baseman, who's up. Hey, Trey, that was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, getting interviews and stuff and, like, being the first girl to play in the Saipan Baseball League, that's awesome.
I thought it was pretty sweet. I'm glad that she was able to make it out here. We only had her for a little bit of time, trying to get that in at some point during the game. But right now you got Keone Kaipat, who is pitching for the Cardinals. 2-1, right? 2-1.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. So, I kind of get lost in the action while I'm up here doing those kind of interviews. Okay, let's see. Here comes the pitcher. Got distracted again from a message that came in. Hi.
One strike. On the batter, Peter Delgatti.
It's 3-1. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Cardinals are joining the walks.
All right, so now they got one guy out. We got one out and runners on first and second. That's going to bring up our next batter, Byron Kaipat. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to turn this over to you, partner, because I got to run down the street.
All right.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, Trey Dunn is going to take over for me for just about 15, 20 minutes tops. I have to run because my daughter has a performance down the street. She gave me so much guff thinking I'm not going to be there, so I'm going to surprise her by showing up and cheering her on.
You're surprising us all. I'm excited.
Well, everybody else knows. I didn't tell you about it. That's a true story. Well, anyway, here comes the pitch from Kaipat to Kaipat. Oh, look at that. And now,
That's a strike.
you notice anything different about this pitcher?
He's throwing strikes,
And
and no, I don't know.
he has something in common with Rocky Balboa.
Oh, he's a lefty. Yeah.
Yes. He is a southpaw. Let me just look on this thing, 'cause I don't want to get there too. Let's see.
Oh, popped it up. Back over us.
And
Got to get a new ball after that one.
hey, so here's the thing about this. I'm going to leave in a couple of minutes, maybe
Okay,
after this
good.
batter. So here's something to keep in mind, folks. If you're out here and you're watching the game, or if you're thinking about coming out, the cool thing is that if you find a foul ball, bring it up to the booth, send a kid up there. We got a drink box for them. These drink boxes are provided to us by Marpac, and they're going to be doing it all season long. So if you got a foul ball, bring it to the press box, and we'll get you. Here's another chance for your drink box. Going out into the parking lot. Oh, and that thing's taking a bounce, and it's making its way into that Hyundai Tucson. No, that's a Nissan Rogue.
It's right next to the spot that I almost parked in until I realized no one was parked there.
For a reason.
All right, here we go. It's 0-2. Got a couple foul balls there.
And it's the first baseman who's still there, Byron Kaipat, the one who was given Shane Mullins.
Old Steve Mullins.
Steve Mullins, where did he come from?
I wonder if they're related, though. I mean, one was really short and one was really tall, so maybe they are.
One takes care of birds, the other one takes care of the Brewers. But I can't believe they got this big of a lead early. We definitely don't want to have a mercy rule game.
What is the mercy rule, Brad?
If they are winning by 10, is it after the 4th inning or the 5th? Oh, jeez.
Oh, is that going to fall?
That's
Yes.
going to drop in for a bloop. That's going to bring in one runner. Oh, that guy. Oh, my goodness. There was no effort there for him to get there. But Kai Pat gets a nice stand-up double. It dropped in over there almost all the way to the line on the left field side.
Is that Pete Delmacani got a flat tire coming into third there?
It definitely looked. No. Yeah, it was Pete Delmacani. Pete Delmacani's like, hey, man, I've been there, done that. Don't make me run. 7-1 for the Brewers right now. Pete Delmacani's going to regret that if they end up losing by 1 run. Oh, my goodness. Not that bad. That's going to bring up Tim Cruz. Oh, no, sorry. This is Diego.
Yeah, this is Diego.
I'm like, I heard Ray say Cruz, and I'm like, oh, wait, I thought I skipped somebody. Ooh, that looked pretty good.
It's in there.
Umpire thought it looked pretty good, too.
Yeah.
0-1. Oh, 1-2.
Oh, timeout. Let's see what's happening here.
All right. All right. Taking his gear. Getting ready. You don't need that little ankle wrap anymore.
Yep. Taking a nice lead there.
Look at this open stance that he's got. Ooh.
I think Pete Tomacani might be contemplating how he can make up for that slow rounding of the bases. He's taking a pretty big lead down there at third.
Is it Tomacani or Slow-Mo Connie? Pete, by the way, is a great dude. he is a great guy. His mom was watching the game last time we were brought. Oh, there's a nice shot. Almost picked off by the third baseman, Tenorio, but no, not so much. That's going to bring Tomacani home. And runners are going to be at the corners. That is a nice little base hit. I mean, it looked like it just punched a hole through Noki Saralu's mitt.
He was
there. That's
there.
going to give us a 7-2 score. Brewers, they got some fight in them. And that's going to bring up Timmy Cruz.
They're not sitting down. They're definitely here to play,
Timmy Cruz right now, he's out there talking to his manager, Manny Sablon, or at least his coach on the third base side. Pat Tenorio is going out there to talk to his pitcher, saying, hey, Keone, what do you think's going on? And he's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to talk into my glove when my dad talks to you, says Pat Jr. Pat's like, oh, yeah? See my mitt right there? I'm going to try to put the ball in the mitt.
I'm going to catch it. You have him hit it, and I'll catch it.
All right. Jerome De Los Santos running back out there to give his base runner a little tip. He's like, hey, look both ways before crossing the street. Now he's walking back over to his box. I think I got to go pretty soon.
All right.
All right, that's going to bring up Timmy Cruz. Oh, that's inside for a strike. Not a bad first pitch strike.
All right, we got runners on the corners.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Little lofty ball. Is that changeup?
I think so. He couldn't hold back. He knew he wasn't going to hit it, but his bat was already out there.
This is exactly where you want to be as a pitcher. You had an account. Now he could throw anything he wants. Yeah, look at the catcher move way outside
going
there.
outside with that one.
Gerald Cabrera is like, I'm going to come all the way out here like my hair used to be. Really, Gerald Cabrera, the letdown of the night is seeing you come out here with that haircut. Those flowing locks gave me inspiration, thinking one day I could have hair like you.
Maybe he just tucked him up under his hat.
Oh, man, that hat would have to be 10 feet tall. Here's the throw from Cabrera. Oh, what the heck just happened? Some of the worst-looking base. Did he do a cartwheel? What just happened out there?
I want to see a replay on that one.
Diego Camacho.
I think he did a somersault or something.
Oh, my goodness. That was glorious. I've never seen anything quite like
and the
that.
The throw was a little late. It kind of hopped out there, and I think if he had run that out all the way, he would have been safe.
He got caught stealing. What was that? What band was that? Jane's Addiction. Been caught caught stealing once when I was 5. Yep, that's what you got there. Here's the pitch. Oh, there's a little chop foul. Oh, man. Oh, we got to give him a hard time for that, though, right? I mean, that was pretty funny.
That was good stuff. That's the kind of base running you don't like to see, but it's entertaining.
I can't wait to roll. You know, I can roll that back on ours right here.
Oh, you can.
I can watch the replay here. There's the talk. There's that. We can watch it. That's him walking up, so I got to back it up a little bit more.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one was high and outside.
Here's the throw. He did head over here somersault. Oh,
wow.
Man, that replay.
He got a little tripped up, and he just fell forward and somersaulted out of it.
Let me get the exact time on this one so you guys can see it. I'll give you a timestamp.
It's worth checking it out.
It is great. I think this is it right here.
Oh, that was a big swing and a miss. And that's it. That's the inning.
There's the throw right there.
That was a nice pitch.
Oh,
it was
geez.
down and away. And looks like he chased it. All right, let's see what
happened. What happened there?
It was strikeout.
Okay, so that's going to be a K. And that's going to bring us up to the top of the second inning, where we're going to lead off with Nathan Camacho, followed by Poland Masaharu and Brian Camacho. I'm going to get out of here in just a minute, folks, but I want to tell you that today's game is brought to you by all kinds of great folks. IT&E providing us with the bandwidth to make this stuff happen. Look at this fancy shirt I got here from Ina's Kitchen and Crowns. Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
What? That's right. And, hey, I'll tell you what, you can get these shirts from Ina's Kitchen right now. I think it's $32, and I'll tell you, they are Island Boy size because they fit me pretty good up here with plenty of room in the middle.
That one is small?
Yeah, this is a large, and it's got plenty of room for me to eat some more of their food. Can you bring this over here real quick? I got to show you. We were going to debut this tonight. This is the Matua burger. You can pick this up for $17 over at Ina's Kitchen. Every time you get one of these, it also gets you a raffle that they're going to have next month where you can win all kinds of prizes. There's going to be 3 big winners. But look at this. I don't know if I can get a close-up. But this thing, it's got a brisket in it. It's got a burger. This thing, I'm going to get a great pump on my left arm just by picking this up. And I also might not be able to have much feeling in my arm when I get a heart attack after eating this thing.
You're also going to get a pump in your shirt there, too.
That is right. You will get here. You'll be like Timmy Cruz. Get up there on the mountain, play some good baseball. Oh, they got a pitching change.
Oh, nice.
They got number 27. I'm going to turn this over to Trey. Trey, you mind the fort and keep me up because I got to go see my daughter in her musical. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, folks. So normally I wouldn't be leaving, but today's a special day. I got to be there for the kids, and I got to be here for these guys. What's that? He's the pitcher now? Okay, that was pretty easy. Kaipo de Quito is coming in the second inning. 2-I. Hold on. 2-I. There we go. So that's it. So Kaipo is going to be facing off against Nathan Camacho, Poland Masaharu, and Brian Camacho. And you're going to hear all kinds of fun stuff from the man from Georgia. Watch. Let's get taken in the pocket.
It wasn't my hand in your pocket.
That's what she said.
All right, we got some warm-up pitches going on here. It's new to the game. Try to see if we can get out of the next inning without how many pass balls was that? We had 5 walks at least in the last inning, so hopefully you can do a little better than that. Wow, these warm-up pitches are looking nice here. Oh, Glenn's on. Glenn says, hey. Yeah, arguably decent was our podcast. Don't look it up. It wasn't that great. It was arguably decent. Glenn Surf update. How are things going at Nazarene? I know Glenn's really into surfing. He always talks to us about that. And I'm sure he's thinking about surfing even if he's watching a baseball game. right, here we go. We got our first batter up. I think it's Nathan Camacho. Let's see what he can do. In the first inning, he flied out. So he's got some power on him. We'll see what he's got here in the second. The Brew Crew's hoping to make a short inning of this one. They had a long inning last time. See if they can balance it out here. All right, here comes the first pitch of the inning. Ooh, big swing. That's a strike. That was a nice pitch right down the middle, a little low, but big swing, missed it. Way to get ahead in the count there. Something that didn't happen a lot before, but it's a little improvement going on here. Oh, it's a second. Oh, is he going to make the throw? Hey, there we go. Second baseman bobbled it for a second there, but he got the throw off. Managed to get it to first in plenty of time. All right. We got Poland up. All right, here comes first pitch. He's getting his sign in. Oh, that's a foul ball. Is it going to stay in the field? Yes. Kaipat made the catch out there in foul territory. Pretty decent run he had to make there, but he got there in plenty of time, got under it. Camacho hits that to center field, and it's hauled in. Well, that was an easy out there. So looks like we're going into the bottom of the second. Brew Crew managed to hold the Cardinals to 0 runs. It's a big improvement. They're pretty happy to have that go on. All right, looks like we'll have Pat Alapuzzo up in the second inning here. See if they make any pitching changes, but I bet they'll stick with what they had going on before. Looks like the outfield's out there having a good time. I see a bunch of folks in tents all stocked up in the back of their trucks, enjoying the game. If you're out and about, have nothing to do on a Friday night, swing by. Hook up with those guys in the outfield there. They're going at it. They're having a good time. Looks like a lot of fun. Maybe they don't have quite the view that I have up here, but they definitely have a lot of fun going on out there. So looks like a great place to watch the game. And it looks like a great thing to do on a Friday night. Let's see, we're warming up here. Got the same pitching action going on. Kaipat's still out there. Got his lefty. Let's see, we got Pat Alapuzzo. Looks like he's walking up here. Number 17 there. Getting his warm-up swings in. Getting a little stretched out.
For the Brewers, the catcher, Palacios, Ryan Balta.
All right, here comes the first pitch. Let's see what we got. A little bit high, a little bit high. Oh, that was a big swing and a miss. A little off balance there. So now we're 1-1. Oh, right back at me. If I had had my glove, I could have caught that one. And there wasn't a net and a window in the way. But that one came right for me. I think they count that as a strike either way. So it's 1-2. Let's see what we got going on here. He's got a chance to, Kaipat's got a chance to strike him out. Start the inning off right. Wow. That was a nice foul ball there. It was a good-looking pitch, but Alapuzzo couldn't get all around on it, couldn't get it into play. Having a little trouble getting the ball back in here. There we go. It's 1-2 still. Let's see what happens here. Nobody on base. 0 out still. First batter of the inning. Oh, that's hit to center field. Left center. Is it going to drop? It's going to drop. It's a little short. It's going to be an easy single there. He rounded for second, but the throw comes in pretty easily. Wasn't too deep. Center fielder was on it pretty quickly after it dropped in there. All right. So we've got Ryan Babauta up here, coming up. He's a big-looking dude. He looks like he could hit the ball 100 miles away. Let's see if he can do it. He's got one guy on base, first base there, so he's the DH, Ryan is. I can see why. Looks like he can hit the ball a mile. Oh, strike one. Straight down the middle there. Ryan didn't like it. Just trying to see what's going on there with Kaipat, see what his pitches are looking like. Oh, trying to frame that one. Guerrero tried to frame that one, but it's 1-1. It was a little outside. That's high and outside. It's 1-2. He shook off the first sign. Now he's comfortable, ready to deal. Oh, that one was inside, but a little too much inside. It's getting up in the count. It's 1-3. I mean, 3. Yeah, 3-1. Oh, throws to first. But Alapuzzo was back easily. He didn't have too big of a lead. He looked like just wanted to get his shirt dirty. I wonder if they can throw to first as many times as they want in this league. I'm guessing so. Oh, wow. That was outside there, and that's a ball 4. So it didn't matter that Alapuzzo was acting like he was going to steal. He gets to walk down to second base, not without any hard time. All right, Verlaine Charmandel is up here. He's got a runner on first and second. Got no outs. It's looking good for the Brew Crew here. Trying to make up some of these runs that they're down. Just got to keep chipping away at it. Oh, we got the bunt on. Straight back to the pitcher. It was a pretty strong bunt. But he got the runners over. Nice. Small ball. That's that's the way to get them. I mean, this lead's not gonna get rid of itself in one swing of the bat. You're up down by 5, so you got to make some runs. Got to manufacture them. That little bunt, unexpected, got the runners to second and third. All right, so Flores is up. Devin. Oh, that was high and inside, but he swung at it. It was a strike. Oh, right back to the pitcher. Past him, past the second baseman, too. It's into center field. We're going to have 2 runs come around to score. It looks like RBI single there. Wow, they're chipping away at that league. That sack bunt paid off. Got both of those guys into scoring position. Got him around with that little bloop single down the middle. It's always nice to see that small ball pay off. Chicks dig the long ball, but chicks also like people that win. So if you're not going to win by hitting the long ball, got to get it done somehow. Wow, that's a nice looking single into left field there. Oh, is he going to go to third? Yep. Oh, both runners went 2 bases. Oh, this looked like that was a bad decision from Nakamura. So he got the runner over to third, but he got out. Should have probably stayed at first there. Wasn't past this outfielder there. It was right in front of him. So easy to get it back into that second baseman to tag him out. All right, so here's Pete Tomacani's back up. He's looking down, getting his sign. Here comes the pitch. All right, that's another ball. I mean, Brett.
Subtle is the new awesome.
Yeah, Brett and I are different people. It turns out that's weird. All right, we got 1-0, I think, or 2-0. 2-0. Yep. It's got to be a big cup. Because I ate a big lunch.
After eating that much Enos Kitchen, you're going to need a bigger cup.
Yeah. You ready to get back in here?
Yeah. You got to get me caught up where we're at and everything. All right, I'm back, folks. Ooh.
And you'll notice that your score sheet has a lot of things written on it.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's high. It looked like it was in there, and Evan says it is in there.
No, it was a little high, So Pete got a walk there. Brew Crew played a little small ball and got 2 runs on the board while you're gone, Brad. They got a couple hits, and then they bunted them over to second and third, and they got another nice hit that brought them both in.
Okay, so I got Byron is coming up, right? So I see where we're at. So he got a single and he got thrown out afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay, but he didn't get thrown out.
He got thrown out at second, so he should have not gone to second.
Oh, was it all in the same play?
Yes.
Okay, so he didn't get a base hit. He just got an out. Right? So he got a throw out. All right, no problem.
Yeah, I would count that as a single because it was like a really bad decision to run to second.
All right. Well, he's out anyway, right?
He is out.
All right, so this is going to bring up Byron Kaipat.
He's up.
Still facing Keone Kaipat.
Yeah, it's a Kaipat affair out there right now.
Ooh, that's inside. Little too inside.
Yeah.
Ball one. What is this? A sack bunt? What's 1-3?
The pitcher threw it to the
Oh,
first
you
baseman.
actually scored it like a champ. Okay, so at least for the purposes of this, I know where I'm at. Okay, sounds good. So we're still at 7-4. Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Here
here's
comes
the
the
pitch.
pitch.
Oh,
Ooh,
Kaipat.
even more inside that time.
Little Kaipat on Kaipat violence right
Yeah,
there.
he's just walking those pitches in. I think Kaipat's too close to the plate for him. Doesn't look that close to the plate to me, but I'm not pitching. Oh, there's the pickoff. Got back with ease.
The throw was not in time. Wow. So okay. So if I got it right, the Cardinals went down 1-2-3 in the top of the third,
Correct.
or top of the second. Sorry. And then there we go. We're in the bottom of the second. I'm caught up. That's great. Okay, I got it now. I got where we're at. 3 balls, no strikes. Keone pitching to Byron in the battle of the Kaipats. Cardinals up 7-4. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that looked good.
That was a nice looking pitch there.
Umpire agreed. Eat some of these fries. They should have got them when they were hot.
They're better when they're hot, but I have left these
Actually-
fries in my car for a long time and eaten them very old, and they're still not bad.
They're tasting pretty good right now.
Wow.
I got that bonus calorie burn biking down to World Resort and back.
Did you bike down there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
That's dedication. That's a walk, too.
Oh, and that's a base on balls for Kaipat. Yeah, you know what? I had to because I thought about this. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get a good parking space when I get back here.
Yep.
Not to mention the whole school is down there. I'm not going to get a good parking space. I thought about trying to have a car waiting for me, and I'm like, that's not practical. What do you think? You're rich? You're not. And so I brought my bike, and I had the lights all set up and went down there. My daughter was totally thinking that I wasn't going to make it. And so I pulled up into the back part of the behind the stage and everything.
Yeah.
And
Backstage Brad, that's what we call you.
that's it. And then they weren't expecting me, and all the her class was behind stage getting ready to go out. And they're like, Leilani, your dad's here. The look of surprise on her face.
Wow.
What are you doing here? I'm here to see my daughter. And then went back out. They announced them. She had this huge smile on her face. It was awesome.
Nice. They're going to make a movie about your life, Brad, and that's going to be one of the scenes.
Yep, it's going to be a long scene because there's going to be a lot of people watching you do play-by-play while I'm not there. So who's pitching? It looks like they got a pitching change.
Oh, I think they do have a pitching
I can't
change.
see who it is. It's number 22. Is that's not Tenorio. Tenorio's 26, I think. We're going to find out. I don't know the pitchers. Well, that's somebody totally different.
What's that?
Yeah, the 22 is coming in the pitch for the Cardinals. I don't have the players' numbers. See if we can't get a tight zoom on that guy's number when he's coming around.
Maybe we can read his name off his jersey there.
We could just yell down there and say, hey,
who dis?
hey, Gerald Cabrera, you and your haircut, who's pitching? All right. Number 22.
He's got a longer name. It's not short. Takes up a lot of space there.
There's a couple of guys with longer names. That could be Beneventi, could be a Mendiola.
JJ Villagomez. All right.
KJ Villagomez is coming back out to pitch for the Brewers. We got to see him on opening day. And one thing that we learned, kid can pitch. So coming in now in the bottom of the second, KJ Villagomez.
All right.
Put a little. He's going to be coming in to pitch to Diego Camacho.
Ooh.
Let's just put in a little pitching.
Looks like he's throwing some heat there. A little inside. He's got a nice slow leg kick there. I like it.
All right. So Diego Camacho, he's got bases loaded. He's got a couple of outs. Trying to generate some offense. Oh,
Ooh, it's
that was a
inside.
little too inside.
Yeah.
Kind of brushed the old ice cup on that one. All right.
Interesting to me that they're holding the runner on at first when they got
Yeah.
the bases loaded.
Maybe that's just to help loosen him up. But the bases are chucked. The count is 2-0. 2 men down. 2 outs, that is. Sorry. Here comes the pitch to Camacho from Villagomez. That was a weird pause.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought he was going to ding him on that one. He really, with that pause on there, he's risking a balk. I thought for sure he was getting pretty close to that.
I think once you're set and your foot is over the line, there's a major league pitcher now with the pitch clock that does this weird dance. It's hilarious. He like picks up his foot like that, and then he like swings it around back and forth.
Oh, that one's gone right down the middle. Yeah, it's like the Charles Barkley pause in the golf swing. So
Yeah.
3-1 now.
I also will be 100% honest, and I could not tell you what a balk is. Like, I've read the rule several times, and I don't know what it is.
A balk, that is the primary mode of language for chickens. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's a little chopper foul.
The
Fielded
runner on
by the third
caught
base
it.
runner.
I think that makes him owe us a beer after the game. I think that's what that means.
Well, he is a Brewer. All right, so we're in the bottom of the second. The bases are loaded. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. KJ Villagomez came in relief of Kai Pat, and now he's pitching to Diego Camacho. He's got the sign from his catcher, Gerald Cabrera, and here comes the windup and the pitch. The runners are going, and it's a pass ball, but the runners are going to advance anyway. But now that's going to be a bonus run for the Brewers. Brewers say, you know what? We will take that. Score now, 7-5.
The interesting thing there was the runner's got a huge lead with his delay in his delivery, right?
Yes.
So I think that's a pretty interesting tactic there. It looked like they were trying the triple steal because he takes so long to come to the plate.
Well, they were all moving because I think they just figured, hey, there's not, we're not going to be able to do anything here. We might as well
That might not
go.
have been an actual tactic, but it looks like a tactic that I would try as a manager if I were
Ooh, low and away for ball 1.
running against this pitcher.
That's 0-1. There we go. Or 1-0, sorry.
Yep. It's a ball and no strikes.
KJ Villagomez, he came out and looked great in his debut, and now he's out here in relief. His second time on SBL Game of the Week. Here he comes with the pitch. Woo! That one's going to bring home a runner. Timmy Cruz, can he bring home 2? Barreling around third base. He's coming in. He's going to score. And we got runners at second and third, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that means? It means we got a tie game.
Wow, they came back from that. That's should we? No. I don't,
Holy
we don't-
cow, Timmy Cruz
don't
coming
think-
in with a stand-up double with a bloop into shallow center field. What a play. And just like that, the Brewers, who did not look particularly sexy in their debut, coming out and looking mighty fine right now. That's going to bring up the catcher, Pat Alapuzzo. How about that, Trey?
Wow. Having a couple innings here where both teams have gone through their whole lineup. I think Pat started this inning off.
There we go. There we go. How about that? JJ Semin. Good to see you
Pat's
out here,
having
buddy.
A wardrobe
KJ
malfunction.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's adjusting that one. He heard there's extra cameras. He wants to look a little better for the ladies. He's the only player wearing 2 chili cups out there tonight. All right, the ump's like, hey, you can't do 2. You can't do 2. He just gave him a base on, but he gave him a balk. There, you asked
Wow.
what a balk is. There's a balk.
There's a balk, and I still don't know.
So when you get on the mound and then once you get up on the rubber,
Once you put on the rubber and you come off,
Yep,
it's a ball.
that's it.
But I don't understand the nuance of it.
that was an intentional walk. So instead of having to throw it, they decided to load the bases up.
Oh,
How about that?
I got to learn the hand signal for intentional walk.
Intentional walk. So it's an IBB, just like the broadcasting center down the south side of Saipan. That's going to bring up Ryan Babauta.
He's the DH. He looks like he could hit the ball.
Oh, geez,
really
he almost
far.
got hit by the ball.
He can hit the ball, but the ball can also hit him. So we'll see how that plays out.
Ryan wearing his skinny jeans out there tonight. Here comes the pitch from KJ. That pause. Jeez. Missed the corner on that one, but he was clearly going for outside.
KJ was not happy with that call. He wanted that strike.
But who would have thought, Trey, that we would be in this situation after the Cardinals opened up with a 7-run first inning, that here in the bottom of the second we'd have the Brewers tied up with runners on every base.
We're worried about the mercy rule, but we're back to square one here, ready to go. And Brew Crew is threatening.
Oh, that's down the middle.
That one got counted as a strike. KJ is noticing that looked very similar to the one that he didn't get called earlier.
All right, Villagomez has the sign from Cabrera, the windup, the kick, the pitch. Outside, but did he break his wrist? He did break his wrist. He's calling that a strike, so it's all knotted up at 2-2. Two men down, count at 2-2. Runners out, loaded and out the bases. Here's the pitch from Villagomez. Oh, swing and a miss. That's going to end the inning. So at the end of 2 innings, the Brewers even it up with the Cardinals.
This game
3-3.
is pretty exciting, Brad. I can't believe that we're back tied up in just the 3rd inning.
It's Saipan Baseball League, baby. We are back. It is the sport of sports for the CNMI. You know, when you first got out here, there was still baseball.
Yep, always been baseball.
But I think that soccer was really becoming a real dominant force out here, right?
Yep. I think a lot of, over COVID and some of the typhoons and stuff that knocked down these lights, the baseball has been struggling. They've been having a hard time getting leagues going, getting things going on, and soccer really kind of picked up in that absence and, scooped up all the kids and took them every Saturday. But it's nice to see this baseball is really coming back.
Well, I love it that it's here. And if you look out, folks, if you look out at the field, look at the lights right now. It's snowing here in Oleai. It's snowing. You look up at the lights, it's just flurries right now. I don't think the heavy stuff's coming down for quite some time.
Yeah. I don't think the ground crew is going to roll the tarp out just yet. I think we're going to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it is drizzling for sure, and it doesn't look like it's coming down too much. It will make sure that there's not a lot of dust out there. Oh, I just saw the signal from skipper Darren Flores. Looks like they might be making a change out there. I could see Jerome De Los Santos going to go out there and take some warm-ups. Let's see who's pitching.
That's the same pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, take a look at the screen, ladies and
nice.
gentlemen. This is what we were talking about earlier, the Ena's Kitchen 5th year raffle giveaway. This is something that everybody's really excited about. You can win some great prizes. There's going to be 3 of them out there. Now from March 29th until the end of this month is your chance to get yourself some raffle tickets. And how do you get the raffle tickets? Every time you get one of these Matua burgers that I've got right here that I'm going to try to balance. Ooh, it's still here only because I could not bite into it.
It's too big.
But I'm going to bite into it. I just couldn't do it before I hopped on that bike and made my way all the way down to World Resort. But this burger is $17. You get the patty, you get the brisket, you get all kinds of great stuff loaded up on there. It's delicious, and I can say that even though I didn't take a bite into it. But it is good.
I mean, I don't know if have you ever had anything bad from Ena's Kitchen? I certainly have not.
Everything I've ever had at Ena's Kitchen is great. But you're going to be able to have a chance to win all kinds of stuff. More that I can see on here. There's this handcrafted cherry cutting board.
It's made
and
by Amish people.
It's made by people who have that same beard that Eli Augenbaugh has, that's for sure. You've got your stemless crystal wine glasses that you can win. A set of Ford Chop House steak knives. You get the chef's
right,
salt and pepper kit. You get the slate. Oh, wait. The slate
Kaito's
coasters
about to pitch.
and a deck of beef cuts, playing cards, high and inside for ball one. See how you do that smooth, seamless
That was
like
good.
that?
That was great. That was way better.
And you get that every time you get yourself a Matua burger from Ena's Kitchen. Also, if you want to get a cool shirt like I got, you can get it for $32. It's a special collaboration between Crowns and Ena's Kitchen. And this thing is nice. Not as nice as that little chopper to second. He fields the ball at second. Here's the throw to first, and he's out of there.
Nice pick by Kaipat there.
Oh, my goodness. Picked it out of the dirt. That was some great stuff. Diego Camacho picking it up and throwing out the runner. Gerald Cabrera. Again, it's because of the hair. That one's going to be ruled fly like a G4. G4-3. Patrick Tenorio, he's the manager's kid. He's up there, but I'll tell you what, he's not playing just because his dad's the manager. Kid's playing because he's awesome. Here comes the pitch.
Ooh.
What was that? In celebration of the new Bud Light can, that was a rainbow pitch right there.
It was the high curve.
It was a high Q. We can only speak now in 5-7-5 pattern for a high curve. All right, here comes the
I don't
pitch.
think I can do that.
Oh, a little chopper foul. It's going to be 1-1.
1-1.
This is Kaipo Dequito on the mound. Score all knotted up at 7 here in the top of the third. I'm going to let Trey talk so I can take a bite out of this burger.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's
outside.
low and away.
You can see he held on to it. He's like, you know, it's worked before. If I just hold on to it.
Just frame those pitches. It doesn't matter where you catch it. If you frame it good enough, the ump will believe you.
Oh, my God. Boom.
Brad can't talk. This is like the first time I've ever seen this happen.
Oh, this is so good.
That one is high, down the middle, but high.
Speaking of high, I'm rolling back through the parking lot on my bike, and I know these players are playing on the grass, but somebody out there is smoking it. And I mean, there's a few people doing it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of folks out there in center field. They look like they're having a great time out there.
Oh.
There's another high ball. That's a walk, I think.
We should really do this. This high ball is brought to you by Saipan Select.
Yeah, call us up. We'll get you on.
All right, there's a base on balls. That's going to bring up the Amish Warrior, the Amish All-Star, Eli Augenbaugh. That's right. After he's done with this game, he's going to go raise a barn in San Antonio.
Well, if he needs help, I know how to raise a roof.
Oh, I'm just jealous. He's got some quality facial hair there. You can't mess with that. That's definitely not fake. All right, here's Kaipo. Ooh, that was a nasty pitch. Looks like it's going to drop into left field, and it does. And look at them rolling around the bases. Augenbaugh's going to go
Tenorio.
for 3.
Speed.
He's motoring for 3. Will he get down there? Yes, he will, because that was not a great throw.
No.
But Tenorio finds his way home.
Tenorio was running so fast on that.
And that is a nice stand-up triple. I did not think he was going to get it, but no, not a good cutoff.
He laced
from
it.
the
He laced that ball, so it took him a second to get out there to pick it up, but they couldn't make that good throw in.
Well, it's 8-7 now for the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up Tony Tenorio, your center fielder. It's great stuff. By the way, it took me a long time to eat that one bite. I mean, that's a half pound of certified Angus beef. There's a count outside. Looks like he changed his mind after, didn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
So-
what else you got in that burger besides that half
So
pounder?
a half pound of certified Angus beef. Then there's the certified Angus beef brisket that's
Wow.
in there. Then there's some cheese. There's bacon. There's buns, and the buns they got like seared with actually,
their
what do you
logo.
call it? They got branded
Yeah.
by a cattle prod.
That's the coolest part.
Ooh, in
I
the
mean,
dirt.
You know, like, it's one thing to have a burger that tastes really good, and they did that. But it's another thing to have a burger that looks really good, and they also did that. So, I mean, you know, they're winning two fronts there.
I think the count is 2-0 or 2-1.
I think it's 2-0.
2-0. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna make it 2-1.
Yeah.
Caught the corner on that one. We're a little bit off to the side up here, so we can't exactly see quite as good as that umpire down there. Okay, here comes the pitch. Oh,
Ooh.
in the dirt. What a stop by Alapuzzo.
Alapuzzo's doing a great job back there, stopping those outside balls. Brett, what's your favorite way to have a brisket? I'm more of a pulled, like, shredded brisket kind of guy. That slice, how was that?
Oh, that thing is awesome. You know why? What makes that brisket especially better? Because I didn't have to make it.
Oh, yeah, because, I
Ooh,
mean.
that's high, and that's a
ooh.
base on balls. Tony Tenno making his way to first base, going to have runners at the corners for the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up Shane Yamada. Shane Yamada is one of the senior statesmen out here. He's 57 years old, and he's ready to play. He's not. He's nowhere near 50. He's He's got to be in his 30s though.
No, okay, so good. I mean, baseball's one of those sports, you know, you can play it for
He
a
could
long
be our
time.
Julio Franco.
Yeah. Peter Moylan.
Nice. There. That's a good one. That one fell in there for Kaipo. Shane Yamada got on base on balls in the first inning. He came back up and hit a double to drive in some runs also in the first inning. This is his first time up since. Oh, the runner looked like he was going. Alapuzzo saying, no, I got it. Everybody calm down. And they did.
Cardinals looking to add to their lead here. They got the corners squared away.
So you asked how I like my brisket. Trey, how do you like your reed warbler? Oh, the runner's going for second, and
Oh.
Alapuzzo's not going to make the throw.
And that was a
I don't
that
know
was
if he
an
actually
ugly slide.
slid into second base or if he was doing, he was pretending to be an F-15 landing on an aircraft carrier.
I think somebody sniped him and he just fell on the base.
He got the tail hook on the arresting cable. But hey, he's safe. Did he give himself a concussion? I hope not.
Somebody go check his shoulder and his head.
Yikes. Not where you want to be. I hope you're feeling better about yourself, Tony. Shane Yamada's like, well, at least now there's no force out at first, so I got it made. Let's see what I can do here. Oh!
Ooh.
Fouled that one back to the net right below us.
Oh, while you were gone, you missed it. One ball came directly at me. Luckily, there's a net there. And
Did you flinch?
A little bit.
Hey, I did it the first game, too. Oh, man. Just saw that we had a low battery from one of the cameras.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully we get that fixed up for you guys. You know, one of the things that we're actually looking for, we need to get like 2 100-foot extension cords. Those are our next purchases. But they're doing a battery swap out now.
Oh.
This awesome crew from MHS,
Nice.
the production club.
Yeah, these guys are doing a bang-up job. I mean, look at all these camera angles. Like, this is not the kind of production quality you expect from this league. You would expect it to just be one camera.
Ooh, that one's going to be a high fly ball into the parking lot. See if we can see where the bounce goes.
Did he get stopped by the tree there?
Free juice box.
Yeah, it's not
Free,
it's not the kind of drink you would expect from
Wouldn't that be
Marpac.
something? For every kid who you got another foul ball.
Nice. The kids are here with the
You guys
foul
are the
ball.
best. All right. Hey, wait. After you guys get your drink, come over here, but be careful. All right, you got to walk over here.
Yeah, come over.
Come on over, come on over. Be very careful, be very careful. Oop, don't touch that one. Come on, look out, watch your foot. All right, you got to talk right into the microphone. What's your name?
Money. June. Turbulence.
Hey, so what team are you guys cheering for? Oh, wait, here, let's move over this way a little bit so the people can see you.
Yeah, come into my
Walk over to there.
stand like right here.
Oh, there you go. Can you reach over? Can you talk in there?
You guys talk?
What team
All
are you
right.
cheering for?
My brother, Shane Malins.
Shane
oh,
Mallins.
the pitcher.
All right.
The one who started the game.
Yeah, he's starting pitcher.
Watch him pitch a little bit.
Yeah,
What'd you think?
I experienced it.
You experienced it?
Nice.
That's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good. Are you playing baseball too?
No.
No?
All right, here comes the second pitch of the at bat.
Literally.
You're playing little.
Oh, a big swing and a miss.
They're the blue team with my cousin.
It's
And
1-1
I
now.
I played before.
Still got runners on second and third.
Nice. Well, the reason why I got you on here is because you guys have been bringing back foul balls, and you helped me earlier carrying on this stuff. I want to say thanks so much for coming out here and watching baseball.
Oh, runners going home.
Want to say hi to anybody?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
called out stealing
Hello,
home.
everything. We get free drinks.
And Augenbach is
We
not
got free
happy
drinks.
about that.
Oh.
His
Choo-hoo.
Amish
You
beard
guys
is
don't
flaring
get
up.
one.
Oh my goodness, hold on. While we were doing this interview, all kinds of craziness happened just now. Trey, walk us through what just happened.
All right,
Did he
so
get caught stealing home?
he got caught stealing home. It was a close call, and he got fired up. He thought he was safe. He really thought that he beat that throw in, and then home plate ump had him out. But then they went to second base ump to check out and see what happened there. See if he had the same thing. Both Blues seem to have the same thing, but coach is still arguing with the ump about it. It was a bang play. It was really close. From up here, I definitely did not have the best angle, but he did look safe to me. But I couldn't really see, but the ump was right there. He probably had it right.
Wow. And was that still Shane who was up to bat when that happened? Noki? I didn't even see where Shane was, how he got on base. I was talking to these guys.
It was a walk.
Oh, he got walked also?
I think so.
Shane?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's how it's going to go down, folks. No runs. Did they get a run? They did get one run. So they got 2 runs.
Yeah, 2 runs. Yep.
Who else made it in? So now
So that was Tenorio, and then who else made it in?
wow, there we go. Well, now we know. That's what I get for getting these kids in for the interview. I miss all the good stuff, but I want to give those kids a highlight because they've been running. You're out. Take the field. That's right, Ben. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Manager's still out there fired up. He's not giving up.
Well, do you think he's going to kick dirt on his shoes?
I don't know.
We can watch the replay, and we'll see the camera angle that would be great would be our first base camera. I don't know if that's what we ended up having. Let me see if I can go back a little bit, see if I can watch it happen. That's right before it happened. I'll inch forward a little bit. Oh man, did you see that?
Yeah.
So we got the view from home plate. It was a big swing and a miss. Then the runner comes sprinting in. Oh, hold on.
No,
That was like the pitch before.
yeah, it was a steal on the pitch, and his delivery is a little slow there. Not as slow as KJ's was earlier, but it took him a while to get the ball to the plate. So
So here we are. We're watching the replay right now. It's a pitch, and then the slide comes right in, and it looks like Alapuzzo missed him at first. He gets home plate, and then he reaches up with his mitt to tag the runner after he had already passed home plate. That looked to me like it was safe. Hold on, let's run it back.
Yeah, so-
here it is right here. Here's the pitch. No, it's the next pitch right after this one. So if you're looking for a timestamp, I can't give it to you. Are you going to – okay, you want to check it? Yeah, so watch it right here, Herm. Herm's over here watching it. Here, it's right here. This is it. So you're going to see it from the outfield angle right here. You're going to see him streaking in. He's already down, and then he reached up for him afterwards. I don't know. I thought he was safe based on that replay.
And from up here, it looks safe too, but we had a pretty bad angle up here. All right, Brew Crew's back up. KJ's still out there.
This game is not boring. This game's not boring. Folks, if you want to, while you're watching it live, you can actually go back and rewind it and watch those replays yourself. It's kind of cool. You don't even get this on TV.
Ooh, big swing and a miss.
I could feel the breeze up here with that swing and a miss. Holy cow. Is that Verlance?
Yep.
Oh, man, Verlance had a big swing and a miss on that one. 0-1 is the count now. Hey, want to say thanks to all you guys who are tuning in and watching the game. We got tons of people watching right now. Here's the pitch from KJ. Oh, there's a chopper over to first. Fielded nice and easy by Nathan Camacho for the first out. That's a G3, baby.
Not to be
G3. And that's going to bring
Not
up
to be
our
confused
center
with a G6.
fielder, Devin Flores. I want to say thanks again, though, for you guys who are watching the game. We got a lot of people watching. We had thousands, no doubt, thousands of people watch last game.
Wow.
And we'll see how many people end up watching this one with all the replays and everything after. But we're doing this for you, and we're hoping you enjoy it. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that looked high, and the ump agrees. 1-0. Hey, so IT&E is giving us the bandwidth to make all this stuff work. So you can see that they've got their banners up around, and we've got their logo up here. But want to say thanks to IT&E for giving us this high-speed ability to bring this to you. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss for Flores. 1-1. Also, Tan Holdings, they're sponsoring the league. It's the Tan Holdings Saipan Baseball League. They're the reason why we're able to get this stuff done at all. Enos Kitchen. What?
Flores took a timeout.
Oh, no, there's headlights on in center field. If you see that car back there in center field, tell them to turn off their headlights. We can't play until they turn those lights off. They're blinding the batter. Now they turned their truck around a little bit so it's not right in front. There we go. We're good to go. Here comes the pitch from KJ. Oh, look at that sick movement. Now, that was a ball, but I'll tell you, the movement on there, that was nasty.
I think Flores thought it was going to hit him.
That thing made it like a Nike swoosh in the air. That was some nasty stuff. You don't want that at your hometown softball game. Ooh, that one was high. Brought a little heat.
That was the heat there, following up the curve. But
Hey, Mark, you're right. There is another female player, Kiana Aldon. She was her teammate was up here talking about her at the beginning of the game. Her teammate, who actually said that she's here just to cheer her on. We'll wait and see if she takes the field tonight. Ooh, you got a little piece of that one.
I think that was a tip. I think technically. Oh no, that was only 2 strikes.
If it hits foul first, it's going to be
I
foul.
thought it was a 3rd strike. I thought he had to tag him. Nice.
The one who's played.
The one who was here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
She was. Oh, big swing and a miss, and
that's
he's
the
going to go
3rd
down
strike.
swinging. Devin Flores is going to want that one back, but at least he didn't go down looking. He went down swinging. It was a good cut, just didn't make contact. And that's going to bring up our shortstop, Franco Nakamura. Franco Nakamura trying to knock a homa before he gets out of here tonight. With the Brewers down 9-7.
The Braves had to retire that mascot. When I was a kid.
Oh, we got a piece of that one, but it came right back to us. Can I call that a flinch?
Yeah, you can call it a flinch.
Was it a little bit?
A little bit. I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah, but back to Nakahoma. When I was a kid going to Fulton County Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, that was the Braves mascot.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Chief Nakahoma.
Oh my God!
He had,
I didn't
he
even
had
know
a
that was
tent
the name.
and he like made smoke signals and stuff. Like I think he was only around for like my first game or something when I was really little. But
there's a nice seeing eye signal made its way between the first and second baseman, and Nakamura bouncing right off Nathan Camacho. And you, by the way, when you bump into Nathan Camacho, you're probably going to be the one who moves.
it was an interesting play to me. So Nathan had a shot, I thought, at fielding that, but he was uncertain that he could get back to first, so he let it through. But then also the right fielder tried to deke the runner. He picked it up and looked like he missed it. Tried to deke him, tried to get him to go to second so he could throw him out.
Well, this is going to bring up Pete Tomakani, the speedy third baseman. Here comes the pitch from KJ.
Speedy Turtle.
That's going to drop in for a strike. Paints the corner. All right, well, KJ doesn't like the first sign. He's checking the runner. He looks over. Here comes the throw. Boom, right back up and over us. You can go attack that burger too, man. I'm sorry.
I'll get in on it.
I need to get the water.
Oh, I'll go grab some water.
Please. Thank you so much. Somehow, some way, I'll find a way to talk my whole way through all this next bit. But it sure is a lot of fun being able to watch this stuff, guys. I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying it too. All right. Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Oh, that's a blooper, but it looks like it's going to find a way to drop. No, the shortstop ends up picking that one out of the air. A nice grab by Shane Yamada to end the inning. And that's going to be a fly to shortstop and not too shabby. That's going to end the inning for the Brewers. Coming up empty-handed for this inning. Score is going to remain 9-7 as we go to the top of the fourth. Way back when we thought there might be a mercy rule game when they got out of the top of the first 7-0. And then all of a sudden the Brewers stormed back with 7 runs in the first and second innings. 4 in the first, 3 in the second to knot it up. And at the top of the third, Cardinals get the lead back and Brewers unable to answer. Looking pretty good. Pat Tenorio's over here talking to the fans. No autographs, he says. No autographs. Hey, you see that? You can see that the raffle and all that stuff going on for Enos Kitchen.
I can. Get our, if you win the raffle, you get your Amish cutting board, your stemless crystal wine glasses. You get 4 Chop House steak knives, a set of Chef Salt and Pepper Duo. Those look kind of cool. Some coasters, and a deck of Beef Cuts playing cards. That's interesting. I've never seen the Beef Cuts on playing cards.
I haven't seen them either, but hey, that's one of the things you can win. You win that whole prize package, and there's 3 of those packages that's available at Enos Kitchen. You can get your chance to win a raffle ticket every time you order the Matua burger, this burger that's taken 2 people to try and eat because it's so big. There's so much meat between these buns, you would think something funny that I'm going to pass on right now. Anyway, we're moving on to
we're at a family-friendly baseball game.
That's right. We're going to move over to the top of the fourth, and we're going to see some more pitching from Kaipo Takito. He came in the second inning and helped keep the Brewers slate clean at the second, and then kept it to a minimum here in the top of the third. Looks like Darren Flores is making some changes to the lineup for the Brewers, and we're going to pick it up. Oh, Jerome De Los Santos is in third base. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
We're going to find out the rest of the changes here in just a little bit. There's a foul ball hit by number 9, Noki Serlu, third baseman. But I can tell you right now that Jerome De Los Santos is definitely in there for the Brewers at third base. We're going to find out what all the changes are right after this. Find out where he fits in the lineup and all that stuff. So Jerome, DLS Express, is in the game for the Brew Crew. Here's the pitch from Kaipo. That had some movement, and it dropped in for a strike. What a ball. So Sarlu's trying to do some damage for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch from Kaipo. Outside. All right, we got our changes. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Wow, that's kind of tough. Hold on, let me move this around. Okay. Jeez. I'm going to have to ask him. Hold on one sec. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and that's a chopper. It's going to drop in to the gap between the second baseman and the right fielder. And Noki's going to get himself on base with a nice, easy single to get him going.
He's fired up about it out there at first base, talking about it, telling Kaipat that he's happy to be there with him.
Okay, let me try and figure this out. Now, Ryan Bavelta, Tim DeLeon Guerrero. Wait. Number 8, the DH. So Tim DeLeon Guerrero is our designated hitter now? Okay, let me put that in. Don't take it away yet, though, please. Tim DLG.
All right, Camacho's up.
All right, see who else is going in. Mullins. I think that's it. Maybe that's the only thing.
Ooh, swing and a miss there.
All right, so basically we have a change at third base where Jerome De Los Santos is coming in for Peter Tomikane, and Tim DeLeon Guerrero replacing Ryan Bavalta as the designated hitter. I'll put that in 4 and put that in 4. There we go. Here comes the pitch. Low and outside. It's going to even up the count. Got a report, by the way, from my wife who said that my daughter was all teary-eyed when she saw me there.
Aww.
That is the payoff right there, folks.
Yeah.
Just showing you can do it all.
Brad's winning Father of the Day for sure.
Hey, is the score? Hold on. Oh, that was a big swing and a miss.
That was a nice pitch there. A lot of movement on it.
Find out if that's the score. Thanks. We're just going to get a little clarification on the score for us here, folks. It is 8-7. Okay, that's it.
You were right earlier when you were asking who had scored, and I could only tell you one person.
Good. All right, so it is 8-7, not 9-7, but we got it adjusted. Ooh, a little chopper foul. All right, folks. See, that's what happens. I get a little discombobulated when I go and leave for a while on a bike and come back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just bike riding, but you got your father points. Got more than I did, for sure.
Well, I'm happy about that. That was the big payoff. I told my wife I figured it out later. That I would. I think I figured it out. We can get there. Let's see.
That was high. Nathan was thinking about swinging at that, but he held up. It's a good decision. Got 2-2 here.
All right. Well, folks, we're having a great time out here at Town Cove Field. Only one game tonight, not a doubleheader. We're under the lights, and here comes the pitch from Dequito. That looks like it's going to be a ball high and outside.
Some good movement on that, but he's got to get it to come back across the plate. Yeah, but these lights out here are great. I'm really happy that we got these nice lights.
They're really excellent. I mean, it's a massive field to try to cover with all these lights, and I think the coverage is great. It looks like there's a couple of shady spots that could probably get helped. Oh, look, that's a great shot out to left field. Is that going to be caught? It is going to be caught. Wow, great catch by the left fielder, Timmy Cruz.
Some great contact there, but the left fielder had to move only about 3 or 4 steps to really get to it.
Okay, that's going to bring up Polan Masaharu. He's named after a whole country. We've got some Brewers fans here. I can see you guys in the comments. I'm not sure if there's any KJ fans. Ooh, that one a little high. And that's going to send our runner all the way over to second base. Is that Noki who ran over to second base? It certainly looks like it. That little pass ball there. Oh, and he's taking a healthy lead. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's a high fly ball. Just calling for it as the center fielder. Oh, he's backing up for it. Did he catch it? He did catch it. It was kind of wild. What a great catch.
Nice.
By Devin Flores. It looked a little scary there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it. You want to watch that replay. He was running in for it hard. He called for it, threw his arms up there. Then he had to backtrack, but it was good enough to freeze Saralou at second base.
Yep.
Wow.
Had to
what a
lay
play.
out backwards to get that one because he came in a little too far.
Wow. What a play. That's going to bring up our next hitter, Brian Camacho. Wood bat and all.
Oh, and the runner goes to third. There's no throw.
Wow, Saralou not wasting any time. He's stolen 2 bases already. Well, the first one wasn't a steal on a pass ball, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it was just a pass ball. But yeah, that was he got a good jump. I do think Elapuzzo would have had a shot if he had thrown down there, but he just let him go in.
All right, well, Kaipo just wanting to get out of the inning. Oh, that one's going to be high and inside. It's going to be a pass ball, and that's going to bring Noki, makes his way around. And now for sure it is 9-7 in favor of the Cardinals with that one right there. Noki Saralou
Some more small ball action there.
gets to second base on a pass ball, steals third base, and another high pitch sails over the glove of Pat Alapuzzo, and that brings home our runner, 9-7. Jerome De Los Santos going out there to Kaipo saying, hey, don't worry, buddy, you got it. Kaipo says, don't talk to me, you're wearing a Yankees jersey. I don't know what's going on below us, but it looks like the umpire, maybe he's getting heckled by the fans. I doubt that's happening. People are nicer than that here in Saipan. But Hector Ephraim doing a good job behind the plate for us. Ben Jones out there in the field. Good to see some of these baseball legends out here with us. Got all kinds of folks out there. Look at the crowd out there on the center field fence.
And there are a ton of chairs out there. It's looking good. Bunch of trucks, everything's going on.
They got coolers. They got chesa. They got tents.
They got an IT&E banner out there with them too.
Oh, you know what's funny about that? That's I don't think they brought that for sure. Paul Guerrero from IT&E came out here with a couple of banners and put them out here for us. And I asked him, like, just don't cover up the fence in the outfield so everybody can see. He's like, no problem. I got you. I know they got on third base, and I think he was going to put it on the first base
There's
side.
one on first base. I can
Is
see
there?
it. Yeah.
Great. And then we got one out there, too, so it works out great. I was thinking if they ended up getting the big ones, how tall is that fence, you say? About like 7 feet tall? 8 feet tall? Whatever it is, if
Yeah.
it's 7 feet tall, like get up there, do a 7x7, and get one of those see-through mesh ones so you can get the wind will blow right through. It's no problem. Hey, you got some Brewers fans out here who are cheering. Someone also said, let's go Bears. No Bears playing tonight, just Brewers and Cardinals, but the Bears will be out there. I'll tell you, the CK Bears, they got some work to do this year. But right now, what do you think this whole intermission is all about?
I do not know. They're talking to second base ump out there.
Well, right here, Hector Ephraim is the one maybe calling it. Do we know what's happening? Is there a change?
There's a light on the building maybe shining into one of the fielder's eyes. That's
Okay, well, we got some technical issues.
We got too many lights. We were talking about how great to have some nice lighting out there, but we got too many lights now.
Wow. Well, you know what? That was something for the weekend. Should we sing it?
I'll let you sing.
Who was it? Was that Devin Flores who was complaining about the lights? No, second baseman. Diego Camacho was out there doing his best karaoke for the weekend. He said, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't see those pop flies in my face. Oh, no. I think that's quality karaoke.
Yeah,
folks.
I mean, we'll probably take that straight to Garapan right after this.
Hey, just want to remind you, the score is 9-7. 9-7 is the score because they got a run just a little bit ago. All right, and that's going to bring up our batter here, Brian Camacho. Here comes the pitch to Camacho. Oh, big swing and a miss. Whoosh. You can feel that breeze all the way up here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, Tobot, good to see you. Hey, and Ramon Villagomez, the scoreboard is in use. We just had to change it real quick. You're talking about the scoreboard out in the outfield. I got a great answer for you. The reason they're not using that one is because that requires more volunteers, and most of the volunteers that we got so far are out there doing a good job taking care of the field and being the umpires. We don't have someone that could be out there all game just hanging out, but maybe that could be you. You want to come out? That'd be great. Here comes the pitch from Kaipo. Oh, there's a big smack going out to left field. And getting under it nice and easy is our left fielder, Timmy Cruz, making another big catch. That's going to end the inning. Fly to left, fly to center, and fly to left again, and that's how we're going to end the inning. But not before Noki Saralu gets a run for the Cardinals with his heads-up base running. He ends up taking second on a pass ball, stealing third, and then coming home on another pass ball. Not too shabby. Noki Saralu adding another run. Now we're going to go into the bottom of the fourth. Lineup's going to be, the next three are going to be Byron Kaipat, Diego Camacho, and Timmy Cruz.
Nice. Yeah, Saralu really produced that run on his own. He made it happen.
Saralu, it's actually Palauan for base stealer.
Yeah, I remember looking that up in my Palawan dictionary.
All right. Well, let's see, who do we got out here? It's the KJ Villagoma is going to be pitching again. Looks like Dela Cruz is going to be the first base coach. As these guys get their warm-ups in. It's good to see some of the old traditional Brewers team players out there today. Jerome De Los Santos, just a bonus to see that guy back out here. What just happened out there at second base? Oh, my God. That's when Pat Tenorio is going to want to take back. Don't look, folks. Don't look. KJ Villagomez is cracking up watching that one. You know, normally you don't get to see that kind of a replay, but we could definitely do some clips of things that happened today.
Yeah.
We'll go back and do some highlights.
That was a great one, too, because KJ just kind of let that ball go, and the second baseman wasn't ready for it, and it just fell over the base.
I wonder, like, that second base is kind of like our Bermuda Triangle. Like, there's all kinds of stuff happening that's you can't explain. Like the cartwheel that had that was a somersault going into second base. We had the tail hook. Well, here's Byron Kaipat up against the KJ here. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that smoked right in there for strike one. And then we just had that little piece of agility.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
It's a spicy spot to be on the field, second base.
All right, Kaipat. I don't think he wants to see another one. This one looks like, based on Cabrera, it's going to be outside. No, that was inside. Kaipat not patient on that at all. He went for a little chuck on that. Off to the side, folks, we've got Diego Camacho coming up next, and Timmy Cruz. Timmy Cruz is in the hole. Here's the pitch from Villagomez. Oh, there's a nice solid shot. It's on its way to right field. Oh, no! That was not a good catch. That was a bad error. Pula Masahiro not having as much fun with the lights.
No.
Is he going to complain to the lights that one? No.
He got a good jump on it. He was over there, and then I think he didn't look it into his glove.
Oh, look at Manny Sablan is just he's going out there just to take the ankle guard off of the runner. But I'll tell you what, you can't talk too much smack because this is only the first year that we've had nighttime baseball since 2018.
Wow.
And
not used to that.
Playing under the lights is way different. I mean, this is prime time. You got thousands of people from the CNMI watching on all the islands. People in Guam are watching. People in the mainland are tuning in the early morning to come and watch their friends and family to play. That kind of pressure, I don't know how you can handle it.
I mean, yeah, it really weighs on you. You know, you're worried about making mistakes, and then you make more mistakes sometimes. It happens.
You know what really weighs on you? This burger.
Yeah. There's a lot of meat in this burger. Like, every single bite of this Hina's Kitchen burger makes me feel like I ate a whole sandwich. Oh!
Thrown over his head, and Kaipat's going to advance to third on that one. Not too shabby.
It's a good thing Camacho's not taller. That would have hit him in the face.
Yeah. He would have also been a baller.
Shot caller?
Had a girl and looked good, and he would call her. I just couldn't remember all the words. Here comes KJ. Ooh, what a great stop by Cabrera, though. That was
Saving
low
a
and
run.
outside. And Kaipat was sitting over there on first base thinking about how much fun he'd have running home. There's the slow windup and the pitch.
Whoa!
Fouled back our way.
Right back to us. I got to get my glove here.
Yeah, that's going to bring the count to 2-1. Nobody out here. Byron Kaipat on third base in scoring position, looking to try and make his way across home plate. And folks, don't adjust your computers or your TVs. That is Gerald Cabrera with a haircut. Tobot says, I don't know what's good, the game or the burger. Both, Tobot, both. Ooh, there's a chopper to third that's going to hold the runner. There's the throw to first. A nice grab by Camacho.
That was a nice throw by the third baseman.
It was a nice throw, and that's going to end up being a G5-3. How about that? If you're scoring at home. And that's going to bring up Tim Cruz. Not Tom Cruise. This is not Top Gun.
He does not love Katie, whatever her name is.
Is it Katie Holmes?
Yeah, Katie Holmes, that one.
He's in Mission Possible. Tim Cruz. Woo! How about that in the face? In the face.
Those inside pitches are scary.
No kidding. See, this is why I don't want to play baseball.
No, I can't play
with
baseball.
these big guys. I want to play T-ball. I don't have to worry about getting hit by a pitcher in T-ball.
Yeah.
Although it probably could happen.
Yeah, I think it could. I mean, unlikely, but could happen. Maybe a little softball action might be okay for us.
Could you imagine getting beamed by a pitch in like mountain ball? Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Oh, he just nails him in the back.
We're going to start calling Brad Nostradamus. He's talking about people getting beamed by balls.
Oh, jeez.
Cruz got hit right in the numbers.
That is not a fun way. He's going to feel that tomorrow. He wakes up. Now, maybe he won't. It depends. He's on the Brewers. You figure after the game you're going to have a couple of cold brews out there in the parking lot. And folks, if you're interested in having a couple of brews, come over and say hi to us after the game. Of course, you got to be 21 years old to enjoy a nice frosty beverage. But it's great to see everybody out here, really. Trey, I don't know how many games you've seen, baseball games you've seen in Saipan.
I don't think I've ever seen a game. I've seen like highlights, and I've like been walking by when they were going on with going to something else. But I think this is my first game.
Well, at least you're here for a treat. This is definitely not a pitcher's duel. We're having a lot of action, a lot of runs being scored. And you know what's great, though? Getting everybody back out here, the spirit, the sound effects that we got out there, and afterwards hanging out in the parking lot and listening to the players talk about the game and seeing the families sharing the chow and sharing some beverages. It's just a great happening to be out here for the games.
Nice.
Oh, there's a big swing and a miss by Pat Elapuzzo. Actually, he's doing the same thing that he's been doing behind the plate, chasing balls. He's been diving all over, trying to save the pitches, and now he's swinging at them. And by the way, both of his pockets in the back are hanging out. I don't know what you want to say. That's a new style. Ooh, it looked like he was going to bunt to advance the runner, and he didn't. He's showing everybody he doesn't have any cash.
Yeah.
He's not buying drinks tonight.
Maybe those are help him run faster when he's going down the baseline.
Maybe.
Aerodynamics.
Jesse, did you say you used to play big leagues back in the 98 to 2000? That would be awesome. Here it looks like a bunt. No. Oh, he calls him though. I don't know if if he didn't pull it back or if he called it because he hit the corner of it.
I think that was the corner there. It looked like he had it back to me.
Wow, Alapuzzo showing bunt. Bunting is actually pretty easy. That's one thing I could do when I played. Ooh, there's a shot. Fielded by the second base. Oh, not fielded too well, but he throws out the runner at first base. But he just couldn't hang on to it, was Tenorio. Tenorio went to grab it. He at least knocked it down, just couldn't hang on to it to try and turn two. But he did get the runner over at first base. So the runners did advance.
So we got it's 9-8 now. Runner scored there. Kaipat came home on that.
Yep. There you go. So the score is now 9-8 in favor of the Cardinals. 2 outs now. And that brings up Tim DeLeon Guerrero. He came in this inning for Ryan Babauta in the DH slot. Villagomez didn't like the first sign. Look at Cabrera slide all the way over to the right. And that's where it goes. Big swing and a miss. Wow, I'll tell you what, it really looks like DeLeon Guerrero is going to be chasing that ball outside. They need to keep throwing to him. That's it. We can write the book about him right now. Watch Cabrera step out to the right. If he doesn't, he should. There it is. He steps out to the right. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and he got him looking.
Wow.
What a pitch. DeLeon Guerrero does not love it.
Does not agree with
he
that.
He is smiling. He's laughing, but, you know, that's a smile that's really saying 2 letters of the alphabet. All right. Well, that is a strikeout. So here we are. We're now down 4 innings. We're moving into the top of the 5th with the Cardinals with a 1-run lead. The next, the lineup, the folks coming up to bat, you got Gerald Cabrera, Patrick Tenorio, Eli Augenbaugh. Aerodynamics. I like it. I like it.
Nice.
Wow. What a game so far. All right, Trey, give us your expert analysis. Oh, we could talk about this giveaway from Ena's Kitchen. By the way, Ena's Kitchen, they've given us food for our entire crew up here. You got to love it. If you want Ena's Kitchen, you either got to go there and buy it, or you can come and work out and help out with the baseball games here in Saipan. It's been great so far. And you might even get a cool shirt like this.
That is a cool shirt. I do think if you go down to Ena's Kitchen, you can purchase that shirt.
$32.
$32? Really?
$32.
That's it?
This
is a really nice shirt.
It is a dry fit, and it's with crowns on top of that, and it's Manteca friendly. That's right, it's Manteca friendly. It's nice and tight up here with plenty of room for you to chow down later. I'm going to put that to a test later. Hey, Jesse, Joel Palacios says that he was a fan of the San Roque team back in the day, not a player. Well, I'll tell you what, you could be a fan of baseball here. I know you're in the States now, and you're a proud veteran, and I'm glad that you're tuning in and watching the game here tonight. Too bad you can't come and hang out with us. Go to Ena's Kitchen and get some of this chow with us. But we're really thankful that you're here with us. And, man, dude, I'm going to be sporting this thing all over the place now.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, and you got the cool logo on the back. That's one of my favorite things about Ena's is they have some really cool, like, Machete-themed logos there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, so I reached out to the coolest man in Saipan. His name's Rob Trevilla, and I asked him if he was going to be able to swing by here. He's got some babysitting duties right now, and with his kiddo, who's, I think, having a good old time. I really want to see if they were going to be able to be up here because Tribe Maras does a collaboration with Crowns. They were just together outside of San Diego last week. And I wanted to see if they were going to be able to tell us a little bit about it.
All right, so that's 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, we still got Kaipo. DeQuito is still on the mound. He's been pitching since the 2nd inning when he replaced Shane Mullins. Woo! That had some speed on it. It didn't have the distance.
Nope, that's the 2nd one in a row in the dirt there.
Tobot Castro, he says he played big league on this field too around that same time, 98 to 2000. He was catcher for Guam, and he played along with Roy Sellis and Phil Sellis. Oh my God, I used to see Roy Sellis pitching to Manny Sablon back in the day when the Brewers were winning championships out here in the league. That was a great combo. Roy the Rocket Sellis. All right, top of the 5th inning, nobody down. And we're looking at Gerald Cabrera. Ahead in the count, 2-0.
Yep.
3-0.
Oh, 3. Yep.
Here's the pitch. And that's a base on ball. Oh, no! Hector Ephraim says, not so fast, young man. That's a strike.
Strizzy.
Byron Kaipat took his hat off for that one. Either that or he's trying to use his glove in one hand and his hat in the other.
Dual wielding.
Oh, there's a
that's
chopper going to find its way into left field. And just like that, Gerald Cabrera gets himself another trip on first base. Oh, look at see the little bat boy out there?
Bat boy. He's so cute.
Oh, we don't have him on camera. Get that bat boy on there at first base side. Look at him walk his way out there for the Cardinals. Oh, man. We got to get that kid back in there. Anyway, Gerald Cabrera's on first base now, and that's going to bring up Patrick Tenorio, the second baseman. Hector Ephraim says he's got 5 on it.
All right, pitcher's coming set here. He's taking his lead at first over there.
There's the pitch. That's a high one. That high ball is brought to you by Canna Marianas. All right. Here we go. All right. Kaipo Taquito on the mound right now with a runner on first. No outs. Here's the pitch. Oh, boy, he took a big swing and a miss on that one. How about
put his entire body weight behind that swing. Still wasn't enough.
No, if he can eat a couple of these burgers, these Matua burgers from Enos Kitchen, he'll be able to come out with a little bit more power next time. Yep. Kaipo agrees. He just nodded yes. Here comes the pitch. The runner's going. Oh, that is not going to be the throw. But no. Second baseman kind of bobbles that a little bit, but luckily it didn't go too much further away. My goodness.
All right, Tenorio was trying to bunt for that one. The steal was on the whole time. Let's see what the sign is now. I bet he's swinging again.
I didn't know if he was bunting or he was just faking like he was going to bunt to kind of obstruct the catcher on that throw. Not sure.
Could be either one.
I mean, because you can't obstruct, you can't obstruct the catcher, but it looked like maybe that was the plan. Anyway, Kaipo looks off the runner. Here comes the throw. Oh, it's a pass ball. And now Gerald Cabrera's making his way to third. See, this is what happened with Noki Serralu over in the last inning. That's how they got a 2-run advantage.
Just get on base and then work your way around.
Now Kaipo finds himself in a little bit more difficult situation. We already had a runner try to steal home. Are we going to get a replay of that? Is that going to happen again? Pat Tenorio, what do you got up your sleeve over there?
Well, I mean, if Tenorio's a good bunter, they might as well bunt down the third base line. See how that works out.
All right. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Wow, and he goes down swinging. There was no maybe about that swing.
He's putting it all into those swings.
I don't even think his eyes were open. I would really like to take a look at it, but he went all in on that one.
And I think both of those big swings were about at his eye level. It's a little too high.
All right, that's going to bring up the Amish assassin, Eli Augenbaugh. He's made a few cherry wood cutting boards of his own. One down here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that dropped in. Oh, he did call it a strike.
I thought he's going to let that sit there and not be a strike, but he called it. It was a nice pitch. Some nice movement. Painted that corner there.
But the delay in waiting for the cow, I mean, that was wild. All right, 0-1 to Agenbaugh. DeQuito gets the sign. He takes a look. Here's the kick, the pitch. Does that drop in? Oh, another one.
Wow, that's a bold call there.
Okay, yeah, look at Agenbaugh's like, here, let me clear the plate off for you, so you can really see where that was.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, the one before that I thought painted the corner, and that one was a good 2 or 3 inches outside of that.
But look how he's crowding the plate now. Let's see what he ends up doing. He should throw inside. Nope, Alapuzzo jumps out to the right. No way. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's got to be a ball. I think that was low, too.
All right, well, checking the runner. Kaipo's feeling pretty good right now, though. See if you can't get another one out here. Ooh, that was a swing and a miss, but it's still a roller. He tagged him. No, he's got to throw it to first. What are you doing, Pat? And he's safe at first. No.
Wow, that was unlucky. He just tried to pick it up a little too fast and didn't have control of it, bobbled it while he was trying to make the tag, then tried to look the runner back to third for no real reason. The runner was already at third. He wasn't going anywhere.
Well, he's not going to like watching that replay tomorrow, for sure. If that play had a song, that song would go like this. Wah, wah. Well, either way, instead of having he did get credited for a strikeout. The only problem is he also got credited with getting on base. So now we got one out, runners at the corners, and that's going to bring up Tony Tenorio. Tony Tenorio is the guy who didn't quite steal home plate last inning. Here's the pitch. Going for a bunt. It's a nice one, too. Running down the first base side. 1 run will score. Kaipat's got no one to throw it to, and that's going to be another run. That's 3 innings in a row where the Cardinals have gotten at least 1 run, and they increase their lead to 2 once again.
That was a great bunt single. Pulled the first baseman off the bag, but it was too hard for the pitcher to make it over there in time to help out. So, yeah.
I'm going to take a bite of this burger.
Do it. Dip it in this sauce, too. That's sauce. Sauce bouse. Yeah, the sauce is the way to go. I mean, the burger is really good by itself, but just that sauce kind of just greases up the esophagus for you to just put it all down there.
Oh, my God. Dude, what is that in there? Oh,
It's crack cocaine or probably some MSG maybe. I mean, I don't know. But it's really good.
Is that horseradish in there, you think? There's a little kick. Just a little bit. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah? Yeah. A little horseradish.
How about that? All right. I missed something.
You missed something?
Yeah, I did. All right. Well, I missed whatever just happened there. Oh, he's running another little ball in the dirt. Pat Alapuzzo not happy about it. Both runners advance.
I don't think you missed anything. I think it was just
Well, no,
the
that was
delay.
Shane. So I missed. I missed something here. I definitely missed something because we only got 1 out.
You got the bunt single.
Gerald got on. Oh, I didn't get the bunt single.
Yeah. Tenorio got the bunt single.
That was Eli. That's what it was. Eli got the bunt single, right?
No, Eli, I don't know how he got there.
Yep. He was the bunt. And then
thought
Tone.
Oh, Tony was the bunt.
Was it? Or did he
Yeah.
get the strikeout single?
Oh, yeah. Eli got the strikeout single.
Okay, that's right. There we go. I got the bunt. Sorry, yes.
Yep.
That was my mistake. There we go, 1B, and then they advance. Sorry, you know what happened there, folks? I'll tell you, it's the burger.
Yeah.
The
Sorry.
burger, I took that bite of that burger, and it ruined it for me.
Can't think and eat. It's really tough.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, okay.
That was way too good.
These strike calls being delayed are messing with me because that was right down the middle, right at, right above knee high, and it took him a good half a second afterwards to call it a strike.
I'm telling you, this burger is too good. It totally took me out of the game just to enjoy that burger. Okay, here comes a pitch from Kaipo.
Woo.
That had some wild movement up there.
Some juice and some movement on it, both of them.
Hey, thanks, Tobot. Appreciate that. Crack or MSG sauce. That's what's on this sauce. I'm telling you, Jesse, this stuff is really good. I'll show you the burger, but there's not a lot left. I'm telling you, it starts off with a half pound of certified Angus beef. Then it's got a beef brisket on there. And then there's bacon. And then there's cheese. And then there's this sauce. I can't even tell you what's going on with this sauce. So anyway, Here comes Kaipo.
It's amazing.
Way behind in the count, 3-1. Oh, it's a chop foul.
That was right in on his
Shane
hands.
Yamada. Yeah, and I'm telling you, it takes you right out. At least with like JC's Cafe buttered chicken, I can still focus. But this burger is just too good. Enid's Kitchen, if you go there on a work day, you might not even remember what day of the week it is. This food is so good.
There's a lot of folks there on a work day. I go there for lunch pretty regularly. It's normally
Whoa, that was high and inside. Shane Yamada getting a base on balls. That's his third walk of the game.
Wow. Call him Barry Bonds. He's just walking every at bat.
Yep. Well, he got that one big double earlier that cleared the bases. Got 3 ribbies on that one. And there should be 2 outs right now and only 2 runners on base. But again, a bad fielding error after the strikeout. Catcher dropped the ball, looked off the third baseman, and didn't throw it to first base in time to get Eli. And so now we're looking at, is he really going to steal home again? Oh, there's a chopper over to second. Can he turn 2? There's a throw to the second baseman over to first. Did he get him in time? No,
Nope,
he dropped it.
Didn't bring it in.
And another run will score. That's 2 runs. Oh, wait, did he call him? No.
No. You can't.
Look at that. Did that just score 2 runs? Because I think it did.
It did.
Wow.
Man, I really
and
thought
that's
they were
going to
gonna
be
get that double play.
12-8 now. No kidding. Well, that's not a bad. Oh, hold on. Wrong guys here, folks. Noki Saralu just causing all kinds of trouble for the Brewers.
He's scoring
That's going to bring up Nathan Camacho. Sorry about that. Nathan Camacho. Here comes the pitch. Outside again. I'll tell you, this is the part of the game where it kind of looks like Kaipo might be starting to gas out a little bit. Glenn says, cue the Bad News Bears theme. All right, well, Kaipo, he doesn't want to come out of the game. He's still hurling. Ooh, he had some good stuff, forcing a pop-up over there to the short left. No, that's going to drop in for a single. Noki's going to make it all the way around to third. And Nathan is on first, advancing the runner.
Shortstop picked the wrong shoulder to turn over there. He lost it in the lights for a second.
Yeah, and that's going to bring up Polan Masaharu. You know, I want to take another bite of this burger, but I don't want to lose my place in the game.
Maybe you wait till the
I'm going to have to, I don't know. Plus, you know what I was also thinking? How good that burger would be if I had a nice, cool beverage.
Yeah, it would be amazing if we had a nice, cool beverage.
All right,
we
well-
do have a nice, cool bottle of water here.
Oh, that one's in the dirt. And here comes,
Spicy.
he's not
Oh.
going to run home.
Nice. He got lucky there. He got his glove on it and kind of popped it back in towards the middle a little bit. So it
Yep.
didn't go too far.
But Camacho does make his way over to second base.
All right, so we got 2 runners in scoring position now. They're looking to add some more to this lead. The Brewers definitely want to hold them here, but they know that they can come back from being down by this much because they've already done it by more than this once in this game.
All right, well, Kaipo Taquito, he's got the sign. Here comes the pitch. High and inside. That line followed the bat of the Cardinal team jersey all the way across the chest. Oh, you'd think the runners aren't going to steal here, but you never quite know. Here it comes. Nice. Oh, call for a strike. Heck, the referee not letting that one squeeze by. Byron Kaipat says, it's too hot out here for me to wear a cap. Now he puts it back on. Here comes the pitch from Taquito. Oh, it's a high fly ball over here down the first base side. Is anyone going to get it?
Oh,
No.
right on top of the dugout.
But I'll tell you what, Kaipo wanted that. He ran right into the Cardinals dugout trying to get it. That's the kind of effort you get from somebody who really wants to get out of this inning.
Yep. His arm might be getting a little tired now. He's been pitching for a while.
He's walking right now like Dale Roberts in like the second half, walking up for a throw-in.
Oh, comparing folks to Dale Roberts. You better watch out for him in the parking lot if he knows Dale.
You Saipan? Okay.
Saipan, very dangerous.
Here comes the pitch from Taquito. Woo, little foul ball.
All right, all right. A little mound visit coming here. Oh, not all the way. Just giving some encouragement from third base there.
All right, we got another foul ball being returned. Thank you to
Nice.
everybody for bringing those foul balls back. Again, every foul ball is going to get you a free drink from Marpac up here in the press box. Here comes the pitch. Oh, look at that movement. Nasty.
That was a
That was
bad
like
swing.
Janet Jackson in the 90s. Nasty.
That was the swing of somebody who didn't want anything to do with that pitch. Just wanted to throw his bat out there and then walk back to the dugout.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. That was some real – I'll tell you, that was a great pitch. Kaipo came with something nasty. I think that was his nastiest looking pitch all night. Mm-hmm. I hadn't seen that much movement on any of his pitches, and he saved it for when he needed it. I mean, he had runners out there. He had 2 outs, and he didn't want to find himself in a worse spot. Oh, it looks like we might have a change behind the home plate. I can't tell.
Is it? No.
Nope, that's Gerald. Sorry, I saw some kid with short hair. That can't be Gerald Cabrera. Yep, it is. Okay.
Yeah, Brad only recognizes him by his hair. Now his hair's not there.
Wow, what a game so far. Well, it's been a great game so far from both teams. The score not completely indicative of it. It's 12-8 right now here as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. It's really been great. It's been a back-and-forth battle, but the Brewers coming ahead with 3 runs in this last inning, giving themselves a little breathing room.
Yeah, it's Cardinals, right? Or up. So.
Oh yeah, the Cardinals.
Yep, I think the Brew Crew is they're not down because they've come back from something worse than this already. So I think they know what they got to do, and I think they're going to try and do it right here.
Well, coming up next, you got Verlance Charmidal, followed by Devin Flores and Franco Nakamura. That's who our next 3 are. We're going to see if they're going to be able to try and chip away at this lead. It looks like KJ Villagomez is still on the mound for the Cards. That's still him.
It's still KJ.
So they're sticking with what's working for them. All right, I am gonna take another bite of this burger.
Go for it. Blues getting situated here. Yeah, both teams had some pitchers that didn't last too long that started the game, but both of their pitchers that have come in have gone several innings since then, so things seem to be going all right for them. Oh! Threw behind him. Wow. I thought for sure he was getting hit by a pitch, but it went so far, it went behind him. Lance is shaking in his boots after that one. I think he's not sure where he should stand now. He wasn't even in there on the plate so
I'll tell
close.
you where he should stand. He should stand in line at Ina's Kitchen and order one of these burgers, man. That was great.
KJ's out there trying to dig up the mound. He doesn't like it. Got a lot of dirt out of there. He's ready to go now.
All right, well, Cabrera slid over to the right. Let's see if that's where the pitch is going to go. Yep.
Ooh, right there.
Oh, and did you see that?
That was a great frame there.
I thought the catcher earned that strike.
Yeah.
For sure.
I heard that he's starting a picture frame shop in down the road here. 'Cause he's a great framer.
Here comes the pitch from Villagomez after pausing for half an hour.
Couldn't frame that one though. Too far outside.
Oh, man. It's that sauce. You know, the burger itself is really good.
The sauce makes it even better. Like, because, yeah, those first couple bites I had of the burger without the sauce was like, yeah, this is good. But, yeah, with that sauce, it's like, I don't want to put it down. That one's high.
I'm guessing that if Ina's Kitchen had a food truck coming out here, people would be running for it tonight. I wonder, they should do that.
That's a great idea.
Someone would make a killing if they brought a food truck out here. Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Ooh, jammed him inside.
Wow. That was really far inside. I'm impressed that he swung at that, but it must have looked good to him. Wasn't as far inside as the one that went behind him earlier, though.
I want to give a shout out to Jojo Alapuzzo. Oh, 1 second. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's a foul ball down the first base side. But a shout out to Jojo Alapuzzo and his team with Island Image and Motion and also the MHS Production Club and Media Club. They are doing all the great work on the other side of the camera for you. All the camera works that are out, all the cameramen who are out there, all the graphics folks, all the people who are switching the scenes for us, they are doing an excellent job. They're earning credits for themselves. Also, being able to, that they'll be able to use for their classes now and then get them into NMC afterwards. Here comes the pitch from KJ. Ooh, outside, that's going to be ball 4. Do you see, he still held that pose. Hector Ephraim just hanging out there for a while. Frozen in time like he bit into that burger. All right, Verlance gets himself a nice pass to first base here in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to bring up Devin Flores, the center fielder, who made that wild catch earlier.
That was a crazy catch for sure. Let's see if he can do something as crazy at the bat.
All right, that one's way outside. Folks, just as a reminder, it's a 7-inning game, not even 9. Oh, big swing and a miss by Flores. So it's a 7-inning game. Throughout the regular season, every game is going to be 7 innings. But when we get into the playoffs, we're talking 9 innings. That's 2 bonus innings for you. That's like MLB kind of style. All right, here we go. Oh, and the runner is going. Here comes the throw from the catcher. He's out. He's got to be out of there, and he is. Verlance thrown out at second.
That was a great throw by
Nice
Cabrera.
gun
down
by
there.
Cabrera. Sure was. Sure was.
He's having an inning right now. Framing pitches, throwing folks out.
Wow. What a gun. What a gun. But he took off. I thought Sharmidal had a chance.
No, it looked like a great jump. It looked like he was going to make it in. A lot of the throws have been fairly good, but the fielding to get those tags on has been a little slow. But that one was great. Right on the money, and the tag was good.
2-1 is the count. Let's call it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Devin Flores. Here comes the pitch from Villagomez. Woo, swing and a miss. 3-2, full count. Did you grow up playing baseball?
Nope. I was not allowed to play baseball. Not that I really wanted to, but My mom told me I was going to get hit by a pitch and hurt myself. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I'll just stick with soccer. That way I can kick people. And I got really good at that.
You got pretty good at kicking people. Here comes the pitch from KJ. All right, well, there it goes. Going to earn another base on ball. So far, you got two walks in a row from Villa Gomez. However, Verlance Charmadel got caught stealing. And so there's only one man on base. That brings up Franco Nakamura.
All right, KJ checks the runner.
Ooh, he looks like he just threw that one in there, like he was playing catch, like a real high-speed game of catch.
Yeah.
He just kind of whipped that sucker in there like he had a plan for something else. That was high, for sure. 1-0. Glenn Pollock here with the question, why are they swinging at 3-1? Hey, I hear you.
Yeah. Glenn, you're going to have to coach your own team. Brad and I will play on your team. We'll be
That's
horrible.
right. Maybe there'll be like a nautical bird theme, the Pelicans. All right, Pat Tenorio may have seen enough from his hurler.
Is the logo going to be a pelican that has Glenn's face? Like,
That would be pretty good. He's like, hey, KJ, what do you think about this broadcast today?
and he thinks it's great. He nodded his head a little bit, said, yeah, it's good.
All right.
Yeah, see, look, nodded his head. He's got it. He loves us.
All right. Well, Gerald Cabrera looks like he was laughing coming away from that conversation. All right. Well, he's got the ball. There's no hidden ball trick in this one. And that's Franco Nakamura looking to chip away at this lead. Oh, there's a nice shot to center, but that looks like it's going to be fielded pretty easily. Oh, what kind of a dive is that? And how come the runner didn't go? Oh, my God, that runner could have made it to third by now. Oh, my goodness.
I think that ball was a little better hit than everyone thought. It sort of did look like it was going to go right to the center fielder, but the center fielder probably thought the same thing and had to make a layout grab there right at the end.
Well, there was a great diving grab, but I'll tell you what, Tony Tenorio made a great grab at that ball. But still, if the runner was going to be hanging out at first base waiting and you see the guy jump back and fall, do you think he got it? I don't know. I thought he had a shot.
Yeah, I mean, with the way that ball looked, he should have gone back to tag right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then he definitely would have been at third, even though it was caught.
No, well, Tony's throw was not all that great, but it looked like he was throwing all the way back to first base. All right, well, that's going to be 2 men down, and that's going to be a fly to 8 if you're scoring at home.
Stealing.
Oh, he's stealing, and he's going to make it. Oh, is he still there? Yes, he is. Wow. Ben Jones says that Devin got back in time. We got a great camera angle on that by the good guys. Well done, cameraman. Camera person. I'm not sure who actually had it, but well done. Voluntold. I love that. All right. Jerome De Los Santos up to bat. Ooh. Throwing all the way over his head. Got to get him a Brewers shirt.
Or at least one without the Yankees on it.
Ooh, that one looked good. And Ephraim says it does.
And I feel like I've got his timing down mentally. I'm like, oh, that's a strike, but wait for the call. And then it showed up.
They're batting because of all the temptation, he said. Oh, he tried to pull that one back in there.
Couldn't do it.
3-1. Boy, it's just great watching this game out here, I'll tell you. Being able to call it's another thing. Well, let's see what KJ's got on this pitch. Woo, that one's outside. He's got a base on balls for Jerome De Los Santos in his first at-bat tonight.
All right, the Brew Crew's got something going on here.
Byron Kaipat, I remember watching him play when I thought he was like the new young kid playing for the team. He is definitely not the little young kid anymore. He's a man. Telling those youngins how to play. After being down 7-0, he said, "Don't worry, guys, we got this." Well, now they're down by 4 with runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's a little blooper. Mark Tova has given us all the great stats. We'll fill you in on that after this pitch. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swinging a chopper down the third base side. That's going to bring in one runner. Here comes the throw home. Will he beat the tag? He does. The ball keeps going. De Los Santos is going to advance to third. Kaipat's going to go a second. And the Brewers got a great run.
I think that ball hit Flores on his way in. I think that's how made sure he didn't get tagged.
Well, Flores definitely made his way back home. And now you got Jerome De Los Santos at third and Byron Kaipat with a stand-up double. And they're having a little party over there on the mound. KJ says, "Hey, Coach, you didn't have to come out here. You could have just WhatsApp me." No, sorry, kiddo. I'm taking the ball from you. Time to go home. And that's going to bring out a new hurler, number 23, who was in the game earlier, if that's correct. Number 23? No, he wasn't. You can't bring him back in.
Jonah Flores.
Jonah? Jonah Flores is coming in. A right-hander coming out there. He's got some stank on the ball coming in. But again, Mark Tovez, one of our baseball heroes, is in there giving us some heads up, saying that, hey, Byron Kaipat's a future Hall of Famer for the CNMI. 2006 Micro Games gold medal winner. I was there for that game. 2011 Pacific Games gold medal. New Caledonia, how about that? 2014 Micro Games silver in Pohnpei. 2017 Micronesian Baseball Classic gold. And in this year, the gold medal in the Pacific Mini Games here in Saipan. Byron Kaipat is going to be punching his way to the Hall of Fame. You know what else is getting to the Hall of Fame?
Brad biking to his daughter's recital?
That maybe. But I'm talking about the burger we got from Ena's Kitchen. I'm telling you, you guys need to try this burger. There's not much left. If you come up here, maybe, no, I'm not giving you a bite. I don't want to share it, but I'm also not going to chamorro this thing and leave one bite left. I'm eating that sucker. We are not leaving that thing on the plate. It's definitely going to get 8. But Ena's Kitchen, they've got the raffles going on all the way till the end of the month. You can get a ticket by ordering one of these Matua burgers. These Matua burgers, again, a half pound of certified Angus beef.
Brad, I'm going to tell you the secret, too. So you get a raffle ticket every time you buy the burger, right?
Yes.
But you can only eat one because it's huge. But your friend doesn't have to know that you got the 2 raffle tickets for the burger that you bought for your friend.
I like it.
So, I mean, you just go in there, get 2 burgers, take them to your friend to eat lunch. You get 2 raffle tickets, and they just get a burger. So, I mean, it's win-win for everyone.
Yes, and you get a workout. You get that symmetry, carrying 2 of those super heavy-duty burgers on your way
You're
back.
going to get swole by the time you're done with lunch.
You get swole around the gut. That's what I'm going to be after
yeah.
I'm done. This is good stuff. Thankfully, though, you can get one of these shirts that's very forgiving around the Manteca area. It puts the man in Manteca. You get one of these burgers and you just load up those calories. Who cares? It's worth it. Treat yourself to a burger from Ena's Kitchen, and don't make it any burger. Make it a Matua burger. Anyway, we're going to find out what Jonah's got for us. Ooh, over top of the head. Gonna put him in here. Our third pitcher of the night for the Cardinals, Jonah Flores. He's not one of the Jonas brothers. Here comes the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Diego Camacho catching some wind on that one. Okay, so Jonah Flores.
Jonah doesn't like the first 2 calls. He's got his sign now. He's ready to deal. Nice. Well, that was a ball.
All right, well, let's see. We're at 2-1 right now. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Diego Camacho ready to rock at home plate here. Somebody's phone is going off. Swing, and it's a chopper down to third base. Here comes the throw to first. It's a slow one, and he's off. That's going to bring Jerome De Los Santos home.
Everyone's
and Kaibat's going to advance over to third base. And how about that? Just like that, it's a 2-run ball game.
Wow. That's
Wow.
impressive. We got safe at first, third, and home on that, what should have been an out.
I'm curious, does that count as an E5 and E3? E5, it is on the throw. That came from your official play caller or your official statistician, Ray Palacios. Score now is 12-10 with Timmy Cruz up to bat here. Ooh, that was a low blooper, and that fell in for strike one. So Flores got in the game, and through no fault of his own, ended up getting a bad throw from the third baseman to get that runner in. So Noki Saralu probably wish he had that one back. Nathan Camacho couldn't hold first base as that was coming. Ooh, that was a high one. Looked like it almost kind of paused in the air. Intermittent fasting plus a Matua burger equals a great diet plan. That sounds great to me, Jesse. I've been pretty good about my calories all day today. We'll see how far off the charts this thing's going. The runner's going. Big swing and a miss. But the runner advances.
Yeah. I'm not sure why Cabrera didn't throw that down there. I thought he had a good shot at it.
No kidding. Some nice nifty base running there by Diego Camacho. Timmy Cruz now with runners at second and third. Seeing if he can't tie this game up. A base hit will do that. Ooh, that one was a little too high for Hector Ephraim's liking, so that's going to be 2-2.
Flores was putting his weight behind that one, though, for sure. That was, we didn't have the gun on it, but it looked fast.
Looks like there's a big gap in right center.
Oh, there is. There.
Oh, that's a big swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning. So make Flores feel pretty good about that. So now we're done with 5 complete. It's a 2-run game here. It is Cardinals 12, Brewers 10, cruising into the top of the 6th, and that's going to bring up Brian Camacho, Gerald Cabrera, and Patrick Tenorio.
Nice. Yeah, it's an exciting game going into the last 2 innings here. I mean, I think it could go to either team.
It is great. Yeah, it's at 9:05 right now, and we've still got a lot of baseball left, folks. Want to say thanks to everyone who turned out for the game. The stands are packed with folks. The outfield fence is lined with cars and tents and chairs and people having a great time. This is baseball in Saipan. This is what Friday nights are all about.
Yeah. Guys are,
Uh-oh. What is that? Are they serious?
Yeah.
That is serious. Oh, it looks like there's a little scuffle out there.
But
Some
it's,
smack talking between the Cardinals and the Brewers. The Brewers running out of the dugout now. They're making their way over. This is not a good scene for us right now, folks, but I'll tell you, Pat Alapuzzo really taking care of things. Ryan Babalta is out there. He's not even in the game anymore wearing his tight pants. He's being pulled off the field. I don't know what happened, but I'll tell you what, something happened. There's some kind of an altercation. I don't know in a great game like this if they even need it.
Yeah. Who is Alapuzzo pulling away there?
Well, I couldn't tell. I got to look back at it. But either way, he's pulling
It's
away
Cruz.
number 4. I think that's Timmy Cruz.
Yep. Timmy Cruz was not happy.
You know, I'm guessing what happened because Timmy Cruz just struck out to end the inning. There must have been some kind of comment that came out about not being great. Pete Tomacani over there, he was trying to help break it up and settle things over. What ends up happening is that the elder statesmen on the team go over there and break that stuff up. Say, hey guys, are we really doing this? You know, we got jobs, we got families, I got kids out here watching.
Yeah, so that was interesting because it seemed to me like it happened a little bit after the play was over. But yeah, maybe it was some just jawing because all the Cardinal folks were back in the dugout.
Yep.
They didn't seem like they were quite ready to mix it up until Timmy was jawing back at them. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. Yeah, I'll tell you what though. Like, this happened way after. Like, Pat Alapuzzo was already out there in his catcher's gear.
Yep.
It's not like it happened right after the pitch. Somebody must have said something. We're gonna have to. Maybe we can get an interview and find out later what happened down there. I don't think we've got a roaming camera, folk. But if I could, I'd love to go down there and find out what happened.
We need an on-the-field reporter for this.
We could do it. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, folks. Baseball is back in Saipan, but it's not always fun and games, right? I mean, sometimes the tempers flare. But
It's
you need
serious
that.
out
There's competition. These guys. If that doesn't tell you how serious these guys take this game, I don't know what does.
I mean, if you're going to play to win. Be excited about it.
Well, this is going to bring up Brian Camacho up with a 2-run lead. It looks like Kaipo's still out there for the Brewers. He's had a little bit of time to rest. Oh, coming high with the heat. Now, I don't know if Camacho was part of that scrum. I don't know that he said anything, but I definitely saw him giving the guy the wave off, sending him off saying, get out of here, go back home. So,
Yeah, it's hard to tell if that was on purpose or not. There've been several pitches like that.
ooh, not that one. That's going to be 2-0. Yeah, Tobot says, now we know who the rival teams are going to be. Wow, Mark is also letting us know they're going to try to get an SBL have a Hall of Fame for the Saipan Baseball League.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here comes the pitch. Ooh, did he break it? No, he said it was outside. And he did not break his wrist, did not break the swing. So after it happens, if you do a quick look right, you can see the instant replay.
Ooh.
That's like the live broadcast replay that you don't even have to scroll back.
Nice. It's good tidbit.
All right, Kaipo, he likes the sign that he got from Pat Alapuzzo. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, a chopper right back up to the pitcher, and it's going to find its way to the center fielder, Timmy Cruz. And Brian Camacho is going to find himself on base with a leadoff single. And I said Timmy Cruz, but it was actually Devin Flores in center field who picked that up. Sorry about that, folks. Don't want to confuse you. Your left fielder is Timmy Cruz. Up to bat now is Gerald Cabrera. Here's what he did for the game. He started off by getting plunked in the first inning. Then he ended up grounding out in the second, and he got a nice single last inning. And here he comes again in his fourth at-bat. That one was high by Taquito. Camacho threatening a little bit, like he's going to go. My guess is that he's not going anywhere. He's just messing with the pitcher. He's going to take a few steps off. It's like, Byron, you're old. I can do this. Here comes the pitch. Well, outside in the dirt.
I have noticed that the Cardinals do like to do the little feign at first, acting like they're going to go, even if they're not intending on going anywhere.
Yeah, it's that young, fast guy kind of stuff. These old cagey guys don't fall for it. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, inside, and again in the dirt. They are calling that a strike.
That's odd.
I definitely didn't think that was a strike.
No, Cabrera looked like he stepped back to avoid getting hit by the pitch to me.
Well, maybe there was some good movement on there. I'll tell you a story after this pitch about Steve Landl.
Steve Landl.
Now here comes the pitch from Taquito. Oh, that one's fouled back. Steve Landl. We were playing baseball against him. I was on the Orioles. He was on the Lions. And I had never seen a curveball like this ever in my life.
Yeah.
I never jump out of the batter's box because I was not a great hitter. I would take a hit just so I could get on base and I could steal, like, no, I'll get out, right? Anyway, more after this pitch from Taquito. That drops in. Really swing and a miss, and you're out of here. Gerald Cabrera going down. That's one out with one man on, and that's going to bring up Patrick Tenorio. So I'm in there. I'm in the batter's box,
Yep.
and I see this ball that's coming straight for my face. I didn't know what to do. I got out of there. I jumped out of the box, and all of a sudden I hear, strike one. You got to be kidding me. Steve Landell, this guy who I just thought was just a regular guy in high school. I didn't realize this guy threw more junk than Gaylord Perry. All right, well, here comes Kaipo again.
Oh, and the runner
There's
goes.
a chopper over to third. Jerome De Los Santos was not taking it. The runner is going to advance. Brian Camacho's at second. And Patrick Tenorio is safely over there at first. So you got 2 on with 1 out, and that's going to bring up the Amish assassin, Eli Augenbaugh. Afterwards, he's going to watch this game and say, dude, I'm not even Amish. You got the beard.
got
Your
a
name
beard.
your last name starts with an A. Also, Eli.
Yeah. Also, if you buy a Matua burger, you could win an Amish cutting board. So it all connects together.
I like it. Maybe it's an Augenbaugh cutting board.
Maybe he'll sign it for you. I bet he would.
Ooh. Boy, that one's definitely inside. I think he already committed to swinging before
Yeah.
the guy even let the ball go.
I mean, he's still got some wood on it. He just didn't get quite enough to put it in play.
And Mark Tova has given us all kinds of fun facts. He's like, hey, how about that? He's like, Cardinals manager Pat Tenorio deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I think you're right. I've been watching him skip all kinds of teams ever since Little League when I was watching his boy play. Oh, did he get him on that one? No, he did not get him on that one. That's going to be 1-1.
I like that Alapuzzo asked the first base umpire to check the swing, even though there's no first base umpire.
Well, that's only because Ben Jones moved over. Pat Alapuzzo, he's a veteran of the mainland major leagues, I think.
Yeah,
that's why he was
probably.
looking at first base. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that one's high, but the runners aren't going anywhere because Pat Alapuzzo, by the way, he's got to get some kind of award for the amount of balls that he's been saving for the Brewers. There's a reason why he's back there. They should call him the Pat Stop.
They could. They're the. Yeah, I don't have a better one. I was really hoping I did because that one wasn't so great. And I was like, oh, I can beat that. I couldn't.
Ooh, that one fell outside again. That's going to be 3-1.
All right, so we got runners on first and second still.
Kaipo's still throwing like a champ ever since the second inning. Here it comes. Woo, there's a chopper that finds its way past the shortstop. Here comes 1 run that's going to score. Oh, Tenorio's going for it as well. That's 2 runs that score. And now Augenbaugh makes his way to third.
And he's coming home because they're not paying attention.
Oh, my
Now
goodness.
he's going back.
No, now he's going to have a chance.
Yeah, go
Will
to-
he get up in time? Yes, he is. 3 runs.
Wow.
How about that? Just like that. Now it's 15-10.
Augenbaugh is going to go into a Tide commercial after the game. He's got one squared away.
Oh, my goodness.
Dirty from top to bottom.
So he got a double that turned into a round and third on some running, then a bad throw gets him all the way home. My goodness. My goodness.
His aggressive base running, I think, made that happen, right? He rounded third hard, kind of pressed them, made them throw back to third, and then they bobbled the ball. And he got the cutoff man. I mean, the backup man was there, but the backup man bobbled the ball too. So then he got to come up and go home.
Well, just like that, this really close game starting to get away from the Brewers a little bit. There's a nice shot. Oh, took a weird bounce over the third baseman, De Los Santos. Not much you can do when that happens, but that's going to be a nice single for Tony Tenorio. And now you got a situation where your pitcher is starting to get beat up a little bit. You've got 1 out. You got to run around first, and all of a sudden your 2-run game became a 5-run game, and you've only got a little bit of time left. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, Shane Yamada. Shane has reached with 3 walks and a 3-run double. Ooh, he took a big swing. A big cut for his first pitch. He's like, well, hey, everyone else is hitting him. I want to get in on this party. Wow, it's getting a little dusty out there. Check out all that mound. There's another ball.
Wow, need a little sprinkle again to pat that down.
Yep. Well, hey, just like we gave the weather forecast earlier today, isolated showers with a low near 77 tonight, and it's nice and cool outside.
Get the jackets.
Yeah, gonna bundle up. Break out the window. Oh, that ball.
And you think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
That ball almost got away from him.
Oh, I see the DPS guys are out, cruising through the parking lot back there. Hopefully everything's going all right, but I see 3 of them cruising through there.
Well, there haven't been any brush fires, but people definitely have been reporting some kind of burning grass. All right, here comes the pitch. Ooh, in the dirt, but another stop by Alapuzo, who throws it. We got a rundown now, folks. A rundown between first and second. He's going for it. He's going to try for it, and he gets him. Great job. Yes, he did.
Nice.
But it looks like he got dinged up a little bit on that one. Was that the shortstop who slid in there to get it? Number 16.
That was an exciting rundown because the pitcher wasn't quite over to first base yet, and the shortstop knew it, and he sprinted after him.
Looks like it was Diego Camacho who saved the day there and got another one down. A nice throw out to help bail out his buddies there. Tony Tenorio. That's the second time he's gotten thrown out today. Yeah, we still got Shane at the plate, but now there's 2 down. All right, Kaipo with the pitch. Ooh, that dropped in there. I thought he was going to call a strike.
Oh,
he did call a strike. Look at that. Not so fast, young man.
Shane's not used to his timing of the strike calls yet. He thought he was going first.
All right, here's the windup. In the dirt, Shane making his way to first. Thought maybe he had a chance on that pass ball to make it all the way to second, but
That was
not that quick.
Optimistic sprint down to first base, I'll say.
Well, that's Shane Yamada has got on base every time that he's got up. He's been walked 4 times, and he hit a 3-run double. Not too bad. It still only goes for 1-1 for his night so far, but that 3-run double certainly has been pretty good, and he's been generating some runs.
His OBS pretty high.
All right, let's see what we got here from Noki Saralu. Oh, there's a little chopper over to second base. Oh, second baseman cannot handle it. Not a good night for Diego Camacho right there. He did get the run down earlier, but E4 is going to advance the runner, and it's going to bring up Poland Masaharu. No. Nathan Camacho. Sorry about that. Poland Masaharu's up following Nathan. My eyes skipped ahead. All right, the big first baseman looking to try and increase the lead for the Cardinals. Ooh, he came around on that one. That's a strike. He's laughing at that one, too. He's not a small bird, even though he's a Cardinal. And once you get that much motion going, it's hard to stop it. He was fully committed to that swing. Runner's getting all squirrely.
Fouled that one off.
Yeah, he fouled up, but he's seeing the pitches and he's making contact. It's looking mighty dark out there in left field. We could use another light pole, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple shadowy spots out there.
Well, that one's just a bit outside. 2-0 the count. Oh, 1-2. I can't count. I can't remember things either. I blame the burger.
It's its fault.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh,
Wow.
that's a nice chopper over to shallow left or shallow right. Shane Yamada's going to score. It's a 6-run ball game. Runners over there at first and second. How about that? Nate Camacho making things happen. And now it's a 4-run inning for the Cardinals. Manny Sablon making his way out to the mound. He's like, I used to catch for Roy Sellis. Kaipo, tonight, you're no Roy Sellis. You did a great job, though, kid. What do you think? You think he takes him in, takes him out, or leaves him in?
Got to take him out at this point. He's been out there a good while. Just, walked some guys this inning, gave up some hits. Last two folks hit it pretty hard against him.
Ben Jones is listening in. He wants to know what's happening.
Oh.
No, Kaipo's going to stay in. He's like, I could do it. I could do it, coach. Believe in me. Pat's like, dude, I'm shaking my head no, but I'm really thinking yes. And that's going to bring up Poland Masaharu. And that means everybody's gotten up to bat this inning for the Cardinals. Score now 16-10.
It's the second time they've all gotten up to bat in an inning, so see if the Brew Crew can get out of this.
There it goes. That's going to drop in. It does drop in. Here comes another run that's going to score. That's 17. And look at him go. Nathan, he's coming all the way. You're not going to block that.
Oh.
There's no 2 runs. It is 18-10.
I was worried for Alapuzzo there if he had fielded that ball cleanly and come back to the plate, because Nathan was going full steam in there. That would have been a rough collision.
Pat would have been splat Alapuzzo if he would have been in there to try to block it. It was not going to happen. That was not the play you want. That's one you really got to take it for the team. And I don't know if I'd want to take that one for the team.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not going to take one for the team.
Well, Poland coming up with the big one. That's got to bring up Brian Camacho now. Also in the 6th inning. There's a whole lot of hitters. They've already gone through the lineup once. 18-10. Folks, you think it's a blowout, but it has not been a one-sided game. The Cardinals have just had a really great 5th and 6th inning so far to really uncork this thing.
Cardinals had a great 1st, 5th, and 6th inning. They didn't play so well in the middle. The Brew Crew was right back in it.
Well, I think the big takeaway on this is what you know is that this pitcher came in the 2nd inning, and all of a sudden the last 2 innings they've been able to come in and hit his balls. There's another piece of one. That's going to be a foul ball. But I'll tell you, when these hitters are getting this much contact on your pitcher, it's time to swap them out.
Yep. I think it was a little mistake when they didn't take him out when they had the mound visit.
Well, I think at this point they figure that they're already here, right? So you might as well keep what you got.
And, I don't know what their bullpen looks like, so maybe this is their 2nd pitcher of the game. Maybe they didn't have a lot of other options in there they were looking for.
All right, well, here we go. Brian Camacho takes a nice little shot. It's going to fall in the shallow center. Another run will score, and Camacho's turning to second, but he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay over there on first base, and that's back-to-back singles for Brian Camacho. He got a single earlier in this inning alone. He's having a great night. Score now 19-10. That's when you're going to pull your pitcher.
Yep.
Right? That's definitely what's happening. You see skipper Darren Flores is going out there to talk to the ump, saying we're switching the pitcher. Who's going out there for him? I can't see him
Who
from
is
here.
that?
But we know for sure that
Right.
Kaipo is done tonight. Vince.
Vince Cepeda. All right.
Okay, so Vince Cepeda's coming in the 6th inning. And that's all she wrote for Kaipo. Kaipo did a great job out there for the Brew Crew. No doubt about it. You can't fault him at all. He did a good job out there. And we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, he was pitching great when he first couple innings. I think they just kept him in a little too long. Once he started getting dinged up there, he probably had to pull him.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's a tough thing to do. You want to be supportive of your player, but you know it's just happening. And sometimes maybe it's like a sneaky thing that's happening. But again, they started reaching out and hitting him a little bit in the 4th. Then in the 5th, they got 3 runs. And already in the 5th, I mean, it was a hit parade here in the 1st. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits plus a throwing error already just in this inning off of Kaipo. So, yeah, he earned his break. He's going to be sore tomorrow for sure, but probably he's going to feel pretty bad about how things went in the last couple of innings. He'll be thinking about it tonight. But hey, he gave what he can. He didn't ask to be taken out. He wanted to stay in.
No,
there.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, most of those guys, when you come out and ask them, hey, how do you feel? You feel like you can go some more? And it's most everybody's going to say, yeah, I'm going to go some more. I can keep throwing, And that's what you want in a pitcher. You want that guy who has a short memory, who doesn't really think about that last hit he gave up. He's just going to go back out there and throw strikes again. And, that's what they all hopefully should think, But as the manager, it's your job to know when it's that time to take them out.
Speaking of things to take out, one thing that they don't put in the sauce, they don't put in crack or MSG.
Oh.
It's true. But there is what I thought was horseradish. It's in there. It's part of the description for the burger.
Nice.
And it is great. That is that secret ingredient in the sauce that apparently isn't really a secret.
Yeah, but to say, are we giving away secrets? We got to watch out.
Yes. But that now we know it was horseradish. It tasted like horseradish,
Yeah.
man. I could really feel
All right,
it.
let's see what Vince has got here. He was throwing some heat during his warm-up pitches, I saw.
Well, he's going up against the big man, Gerald Cabrera.
Yeah. It's a ball there, a little outside, but
He's coming out. He can't even pitch from the stretch because he's got a runner on first. So here he is with the second pitch to Cabrera coming off the bench. Ooh, big swing and a miss.
yeah.
Wow.
that was the pitch I saw in warm-ups that was exciting looking.
But you see the look on his face when he was looking to get that throw back from Pat. It was kind of like, yeah, that was me. I got more of that. Here I come. Let's see if Cabrera can answer it. I think he's going to bring the heat again. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Was high and inside.
Yep. Cabrera was not fazed by it, though. He didn't move at all.
Oh, man. That's why I'm not playing baseball with these guys.
No, I can't play.
Never mind my lack of ability to throw, catch, run, or
Hit?
hit.
My hitting's the hardest part, I think.
Ooh, big swing and a miss again.
I watched a great interview with Deion Sanders where he talked about why he played baseball so long. And he was like, that's the one thing I couldn't master, right? Like, he felt like he could do anything he wanted to with football, but he just couldn't master hitting well enough, so he kept playing it. I think it's one of the hardest things to do in sports, hit a baseball.
All right, well, here comes the pitch. Ooh, there's a nice chopper. It looks like it's going to make its way down to the ground over there in left field. A nice base hit for Gerald Cabrera. That's going to advance the runner as well. The runner is at first and second, so just like that, Finn Cepeda comes in and gives up a base hit. A lot of hits this inning for the Cardinals. Now, Pat Tenorio already got a single this inning. He's coming up again. He reached on an error in the first inning, and then he got walked in the second, struck out in the fifth, got a base hit earlier this inning, and this 12-hour inning of ours here in the top of the 6th is still going with 2 outs, and Tenorio back up to bat again. Oh, that one's a little high. Ball 1. All right. We're already at 9:32.
Wow.
Here comes the pitch. Woo! That one's going out into the parking lot.
Going into someone's car.
Hey, and if your auto gets damaged out here, you know there's a windshield place right down the street. Saipan Auto Glass Pro. Go check out Romy. He'll fix your bike and he'll fix your windshield. But he won't fix your bike's windshield.
I was about to say, will he put a windshield on your bike?
He could. He could definitely make that happen. All right, Vince gets the nod. Here comes.
Ooh, right
chopper
back
right
at
back.
him. Oh,
he
he
just
lost
can't
it.
field it. Oh, don't throw it. Base is loaded now. That's going to be an E1, it looks like to me. But I don't know if you give the pitcher a little extra love for dealing with that chopper, but not able to do it. Maybe he didn't work his glove in good enough. You got to put some oil on that mitt. All right, that's going to bring up the Amish assassin again, Eli Augenbaugh.
He just got done building the barn. He's super dirty from it.
Yeah, well, he ended up rounding the bases in his last at-bat. I mean, he ended up taking advantage of throwing errors and just circling all the way around. Oh, that one's going to be a chop foul. See, that one missed the car, bounced over something, and that one's got a, that bounced off the truck.
All right.
And it set off the alarm on the truck. That's great. Those kids over there got the ball. Reminder, if you do get it, if you do end up getting the ball and bring it back, you'll get a free drink from Marpac. Here comes the pitch from Cepeda. Swing and a miss. Ball was in the dirt. Augenbaugh was just feeling it.
He
And
wants
now
that swing back, I think.
he's got 2 strikes against the batter. (19-10). Score sounds worse. Doesn't even sound like it's a great game, but folks, you couldn't be further from the truth. This has really been a great game. Oh, that looked like it fell in there for a strike.
Nice.
And it did. So Vince Cepeda comes in. He lets off a base hit. Was unable to field a grounder that came back to him, but he ends the inning with a strikeout against the Amish assassin. That's going to bring us down to the bottom of the 6th. We're going to face Pat Alapuzzo, Tim DeLeon Guerrero, and Verlance Sharmidal.
They're going to have to get some big hits there.
They're going to just have to get a bunch of hits.
Yeah, so I think those guys all have to get on base, and then they have to bat again in the inning if they'd like to make
Wow,
a
you
comeback.
guys got
Yes.
another foul ball. You guys are the kings.
The foul ball crew's back in here getting their juice boxes.
Yeah, no kidding. We're doling out drink boxes like it's going out of style with all the foul balls that are coming over. It's been great. You guys, thanks. Good job. Thanks for bringing back those foul balls. Folks, we're having a great time out here, and we're hoping you are too. If you're watching at home or you're at the field, if you're here in Saipan, you have the chance. We're glad that you're watching us for sure, but try to make your way down at some point to come and watch the games because nothing really is quite like watching this stuff happen in person. The atmosphere, it's a real event here in Saipan for this guy.
I mean, and really what you should do is you should come down here, but bring your phone, plug it in to your earbud, and listen to us as we talk about the game because it just makes it more fun, right? Like,
Yep.
Everybody that I knew growing up had the radio station that they listened to the game on and the announcers that they had, and they liked it. So you'd go to the game and see guys with their Walkmans, you know, back in the day, changing out their AA batteries in the 7th inning, you know, all that stuff, and it just kind of makes it more fun, I think, to be there and to have like some commentary going on.
I love it, and I hope you guys are loving it too. We're having a great time. Royce Ellis, holy cow, Royce Ellis, we were talking all about you, brother. It's great to see you. Hey, you know who I saw Manny Sablon going out to the mound, and I'm like, he was going out there to talk to his pitcher. I'm like, he's like, kid, I used to catch for Royce Ellis, and you're no Royce Ellis tonight. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well with you. I don't know if you're still here in Saipan or if you're off
All
in the
right.
mainland somewhere.
Flores is dealing.
Ooh, big swing and a miss by Pat. No kidding. Look at that, guys. I'll tell you, we got a bona fide Baseball Hall of Famer, Roy Sellis, watching the game with us today. Who's there in center? Nate Smith. He came in for...
All right, that was a ground ball to second baseman. Throw to first in time. It's 1 out.
Okay, so that's 1 out for us. Pat Alapuzzo's punched out. That's going to bring up Tim DeLeon Guerrero. So we just got that in. So he came in for Devin. Oh, Brandon. Is he the DH now?
All right, we got a new DH here. Yeah. Brandon Maratita. Let's see what he's got going on.
Brandon Maratita, the new designated hitter for the boys here. Coming in here in the bottom of the 6th. Okay, 1-0 to Maratita now, who just replaced Tim DeLeon Guerrero. Ooh, that's a chopper right back to the pitcher. Here's Flores with the throw to first. And he's out of there. That's a G1-3. All right, that's going to bring up Verlance. All right, so far 2 down, just like that. Verlance Charmadal trying to get back out there. So far, he's ground out twice. Then he reached on a walk, and then he was thrown out trying to steal second base. Batting in your 9th spot. Ooh, big swing and a miss inside. So I was not a great hitter. Was kind of the moral of that earlier story. But one thing that always kind of got our manager laughing is the position. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, in the dirt ahead of time. That's not going to count for a strike. It was BB if you're batting behind Brad. You don't want to be BB because that means that you're not hitting as good as I'm hitting. Now, again, I was a great fielder. And I could steal bases once I got on. But, you know, I went from only playing with the fellas in sandlot kind of stuff until all of a sudden the summer between my junior and senior year, I'm like, I could play. And I had never seen a real legit fastball. I had never seen a real legit curveball.
So you played high school baseball your senior year just because you thought you could do it?
Yep. Oh, there's another inside.
Nice.
And then I ended up not doing too bad. Again, I stole a bunch of bases. I scored a whole bunch. I hit a double. That made me feel pretty good.
Nice.
I got a few hits here and there. But again, those curveballs and fastballs that I had never seen before. Ooh, there's a chopper over to second. Here comes the throw. Did he get in time? He does. 1, 2, 3 is the inning.
Nice.
That's a G4-3. If you're scoring at home, it's a ground out from the second baseman over to the first baseman, and that's it. That's going to bring us over to the top of the 7th inning, folks, with the Cardinals leading by a score of 19-10. Again,
wow. The Brewers got their work cut out for them here in the last inning.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it is, I could tell you. Alice, you're right. The game's not over till it's over. Yogi Berra said it best. But again, what ended up happening, the Cardinals ended up, here's the story of the game, if you're just tuning in. Cardinals took a lead 7-0 to start the ball game in the top of the first. Brewers chipped away with 4 of their own. They go to the second inning, and then the Brewers score 3 more to tie it up at 7. And then it's been a little back and forth. Cardinals score a run in the 3rd. Then both teams score a run in the 4th. But then Cardinals started hitting Brewers pitchers a little bit better and better. They score 3 runs in the 5th, and then they had 5 runs and just a breakaway 6th inning that took forever here. We still have a full inning to rock through tonight. We're at 9:42 in the p.m. And afterwards, we're going to enjoy. Yeah, that's right, Tobot. It is pretty much a 9-inning game, as late as this thing is going.
Yep.
I mean, we have games with the pitch clock in the majors right now, finishing in a little over 2 hours, right? Now, our game tonight is already over 3 hours, and we're just entering the 7th. Not too bad, though. The action is good. It's great to see the players out here. And is that Vince Cepeda who's back out here for the Brew Crew?
I think he's going to pitch again.
Heat.
He looks good out there.
Yep.
All right, we got Nate Smith up. He looks like he's definitely from CK.
Yeah, I was going to say, for sure. I was joking about that, about him in the opening game of the season. I'm like, he's the only guy whiter than me out there. His arms are the same color as his baseball pants.
Is he wearing pants? Are you sure?
Yeah, he might not be wearing any pants. This kid is white, I tell you. All right, here comes the pitch from Vince. Oh, that one fouls back.
He didn't like us heckling him. He hit the ball back towards us.
Yep, that's what you get. He's like, I got something for you. And that's right, Joe, or Jose. It will be 9 innings when we get to the playoffs. 7 innings for the regular season, 9 innings in the playoffs. I love those camera angles. The guys from Island Image and Motion, the MHS Production Club, doing a great job out there. All right, here comes the pitch. Woo, a little chopper over to first, going to be foul. Ben Jones running for his life out there. He's like, hey, man, I'm just an ump. Leave me alone. Did he just point out there? Like he's pointing out there to right field?
I don't think he's calling a shot, but we'll see.
I mean, if you're going to be hitting it out there to right field, that just happens to be where that guy was, Timmy Cruz. Woo! That was way outside, but he was staring that ball down. He was thinking about hitting it. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Tobot. I know exactly what you're saying. All right, here comes Cepeda with the pitch. Wow, that had some nice movement on it, too, but it never quite got over the plate. But that thing had some speed on it and some movement. That's nice. So 2-2, or 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. There we go. Scoreboard up to date now. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, and that's a free base on balls for Nate Smith.
All right, let's see if Nate's going to be moving here. Center fielder. I don't know why he would, though. They're up by a lot of runs. It looks like he could steal a base, though.
Oh, let's take a look. I don't know, but Cepeda's throws have been pretty accurate and got some speed. I don't know that I'm taking a big lead off on him right now, but so far, I mean, the fielding hasn't been great on throws. I think I would steal second after just seeing the throws coming from the catcher here from the Brewers. Pat's been playing great, but I think some of the fielding on that hasn't been great. George, you're looking for some crowd shots? We'll see if we can get some for you. Maybe we can get some shots of the crowd out there in the outfield from our camera folks out there. That one's going to drop in for a strike.
Yep.
What do you think? Can we get some shots of the crowd? Just had a request for that. I don't know if we can, but we'll try. Maybe in between innings here after we get out of this top half of the inning, we'll try and get that for you, George. Thanks for the question. There's a chopper that's fouled down the third base side. Probably for that, we might end up getting our guys out in the outfield to see what they can get for us. All right, Nate Smith taking a good, healthy lead over there at the first base side. Byron's ready for it in case Vince wants to throw it over. Here comes the pitch. Oh, it's a high fly ball. It's going to be in foul territory. Timmy Cruz can't get to it. But he was running out of real estate. There's no warning track here in Saipan. The warning track is when you smack your face on the fence. So understand why he wanted to slow down a little bit when he was running out of green. All right. Ooh, jeez.
It's outside there.
Yikes, that's what happened.
All right. Yamada's back in the box. He's ready.
Thank you for that. I had to make some changes over here. All right, here comes the pitch from Cepeda, who's looking over at first base. No. You know what ended up happening? I made an improper substitution. Kapow. Nate Smith. I put him in the wrong spot. He came in. That's because it's getting late.
It is getting late. We don't have our companion drinks with us like we normally do when we talk for hours.
This is true. I've got some, though, in the truck.
All right.
Hopefully they're still nice and cold by the time. Oh, he punches out Yamada. That's how you get yourself out of a little bit of a jam. That's going to bring up Noki Saralu. So Noki's had a pretty good night. He got on base with a walk to start the game in the first, but he had 2 at-bats in the first. Second time he ground out. After that, it was a single, and then he reached on an error last inning.
One of those singles he turned into a run just by himself, just taking bases as balls were falling out of folks' gloves.
Yep. And that one's down in the dirt. All right.
Nate's taking his leads over there, but I don't think he's going anywhere.
Not anymore. I think he's tired.
Yeah.
He's happy to be in the game, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Here comes the pitch. Woo, it's a chopper back up to second. Stepped on two. Does he turn two? No, it's a bad throw.
He didn't even step
He didn't even step on the bag.
He missed it. I saw that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the runner, so that was definitely going to be an error by the shortstop. Franco Nakamura fielded that ball, didn't even step on second base to tag it.
Can you give
so
him
Nate
2
Smith
errors?
makes his way over to third because he throws it over to Byron Kaipat, only he didn't throw it to Byron Kaipat. He just kept going. So that's going to get both of our base runners a chance to do some damage. Emotional damage.
We got a new player in here, I think. EJ Sublime.
EJ, who's he in for? For Nathan? Okay. EJ Sablon
Yep.
coming in for Nathan Sablon. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that one looked a
too
little
high.
high and inside. All right, so Nathan Camacho sitting down on first base. Figure they've only got 1 inning left to play defense, so they're going to put EJ Sablon in there. Here comes the pitch from Cepeda. Outside in the dirt. Well, at least just outside. We got, are there 2 down? I thought there's just 1 out. Am I missing something? Here's the pitch. Outside again. Ray, we have 1 out?
1 out?
Yeah, 1 out. We've only got one out. There we go. We fixed it on our scoreboard. Just checking that. I knew it looked a little bit off. So runners at second and third for Cepeda with E.J. Sablon in his first appearance of the game. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he's got a piece of it. It's going to second base, and it's a nice catch. And no need for a tag out because they got him. That's going to be a fly to 4 if you're scoring at home. It's going to bring up Poland Masaharu. Poland flied out in his first 3 appearances. Then he struck out, but then he hit a triple last inning.
Wow. All right, he's got runners on second and third here. 2 outs, though, so.
All right, here comes the pitch from Cepeda.
Ooh, that was a fast call for the strike there.
Not messing around, coming with the heat right at the beginning. 0-1. He's got that bling out there, too.
Oh,
Rocking
yeah.
that chain. Here comes.
Blinding
Oh,
me.
geez. A pass ball. That's a run that's going to score. Nate Smith crosses home plate, and now it's a 10-run lead. The score is 20-10 in favor of the Cardinals. Pat Alapuzzo's beside himself. He's tired. He's ready to go home. Shortstop running in there to tell his buddy, don't feel so bad, pal. You just got in here last inning. Franco's like, hey, man, I got a chain too. Let's see how they glisten in the
All right.
bright lights out here.
1-1.
Look at that gap between short and second, though.
They've
That's a defensive shift.
they've had that lineup, that defensive lineup for a while now, and
Like,
it's
I don't.
interesting.
Yep. It's a defensive shift that nobody calls for. Ooh, there's a chopper into the parking lot.
Oh, right.
Oh, jeez. Did that hit that car?
No, I think it hit
It bounced right before it, right?
right in front of it, and then bounced into that white car there.
Folks, you miss out on some of the high drama as we watch these foul balls go into the parking lot. You never know what's going to happen. All right. He's got the sign. Here comes the pitch. Ooh. Gassed him high. Heat gets him out of there. And that's as much as the Brewers are going to be able to stop the Cardinals. That's all they need to. But now they scored another run. The Cardinals, folks, have scored in every inning except for the second. Here's how their scoring went. 7-0, 1-1, 3-5-1. So now, monumental. They're going to have to call out all the stops for the Brewers right now. They're down by 10 runs, and they're down to their last 3 outs.
Pitching change for Cardinals, looks like.
Herm Kintel is a lip reader, I'll tell you that. The ump is yelling up here that they're switching, but we can't really tell what they're saying. So he yells louder like this, and somehow Herm understands what he's saying. He's a miracle man. He's got skills. All right, let's find out who's coming in.
Shane Mendiola.
Okay, let me insert a new one. Shane Mendiola, who's going to be the 4th pitcher for the Cardinals. Shane Mendiola is coming in. And let's give him a little blue color here.
Looks like EJ's staying in the game at first base, too.
And that's going to bring up Devin Flores is the
Center fielder.
he's going to start. So it's going to go Devin Flores, Franco Nakamura, and Jerome De Los Santos. Who's that?
EJ, I forgot his last name, but he just hit in the last inning. He's staying in at first base.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Well, yeah, he replaced Nathan Camacho.
Yep.
Tobot, after you replace your windows, check me for the tint. I love it. I saw the pictures that you had about you doing that tint job on that full-size Dodge Ram pickup. Did you do an after photo? Oh, no
Oh,
kidding. That's
nice.
big news. That's big news. Kiana Aldan, the second female ever to play baseball with the men's team in the Saipan Baseball League. You're seeing her walk up to home plate right now, ladies and gentlemen. Your second time ever having a female player, the first female playing for the Brewers out here for the Saipan Baseball League, Kiana Aldan.
Nice. That's exciting.
You guys watching some history out here. Last night, we had it with the Blue Jays. Here it comes. Ooh.
Well, inside.
Inside.
There.
You know, I'll tell you, we're in here and you can't hear everything outside, but we could definitely hear the crowd getting amped up outside after
Yep.
that announcement.
Last pitch was a little outside, so it's 2 balls, no strikes.
All right, here comes Shane Mendiola with the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss for Kiana. Shane's not got the same velocity as some of the guys who have been out there. He's trying to make the most out of his pitches with the movement. Look at him pitching from the stretch. Ooh, that was definitely inside. 3-1 the count to Kiana, making her SBL debut. Ooh, that's right there. She gets a base
Walker.
on balls. Way to go, Kiana. You're on base. It's going to bring up Franco Nakamura, the shortstop. Franco reached at the beginning of the game with an error, chopping it back to the pitcher. Then he got thrown out at second. In the second inning, got a single in the first, flied out in the fifth, and here he is again 2 innings later. Yeah, you're looking, I thought maybe that Shane was taking it easy on Kiana with those pitches, but now when I'm watching him pitch to Nakamura, it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's the exact same stuff. He's not taking it
And
easy.
I don't think he would take it easy. I mean, I feel like there's more worry about getting hit by a girl than there is to like trying to not play hard against her. Like, I think he would try hard.
All right, well, it looks like he's trying to advance the runner. He was showing bunt. Oh, jeez.
That shaved his knuckles there.
Yeah. That was definitely inside, but I thought it caught him.
Oh, no, it looked like it hit his knuckles to me. I'm impressed that he didn't drop the bat.
Another pitch, and that's
Wow.
another base on ball. So Shane Mendiola starting off with back-to-back walks, and that's going to bring up Jerome De Los Santos. Kiana's got some bling out there at second base, too.
Yep,
See
that
her?
helmet.
Look at that leadoff.
She's got a big lead off second. She didn't take a big lead off first.
Well, second base is easier to take a leadoff. The pitcher's not even looking at you.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with a lefty. You can't take a big leadoff when you got a lefty pitcher looking right at you. Oh, there's a little chopper down the first base side, but it's foul. We got some sportsmanship out there with the Cards. You got Shane Yamada out there. You're shaking hands with Kiana out there as she's trotting back to second base. Nice to see out there. And, one of the experienced guys doing it, too.
Yeah, and I've noticed a lot of that since the little scuffle. There's been a lot of handshaking, and I think everybody else trying to make sure that the tempers stay down. They all, realize the game. They're having fun out there.
Ooh, that dropped in on Jerome, and that's going
And the
to
strikeout
punch him
call
out.
came 3 minutes later.
Yeah. All right, that's going to bring up Byron Kaipat, who's out there putting on his batting glove. I want to say thanks to all you guys who are sticking around for the whole game. We're having a great time calling it. Hope you're having a great time watching it. But the Cardinals are just 2 outs away from getting another win on the season, knocking off the Brewers. I mean, maybe it's too much to say, but with one person down already and you got a 10-run lead, you figure there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, look at Kiana.
Whoa,
She's
Kiana
going for
just
third.
stole a base.
And nobody moved. I think they were just shocked that she stole a base.
Well,
I
the second baseman made act like he was coming in to get a pickoff throw, and then once she realized that he wasn't going to get the throw, she just left.
And she could take a big lead over here. She's going to have the pitcher's back facing her.
And the catcher can't really see her because the batter's in the way.
Batter's in the way. Left-handed pitcher. It's the right scenario. Maybe she's going to score. Ooh, big cut taken by Saipan, but he did not have the connection that he wanted. 1 out, runners at the corners. Byron Saipan at the plate, trying to drive his runners home. Ooh, that one's outside. Not going to be good. All right, Mendiola is just taking his time, like he knows what's going on. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that was really inside again. Saipan had to jump back in. Now way ahead of the count, 3-1. He sent that?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And that's a base on balls. The bases are loaded now.
Juiced up.
So the bases are loaded on 3 walks, and that's going to bring up Diego Camacho. Diego Camacho having himself a little night. He started off with a single, and then a walk, then a ground out, and then he reached on an error. So he's been on base a bunch. Base hit, though, is going to make a good difference. Oh, and that's not going to be it. That is going to be a nice catch by your first baseman.
Wow, and he hasn't
EJ
even really...
Sablon coming in. Not often you get a F3 who pops out. That was a great shoestring catch by EJ. So that's 2 down, and that's going to bring up Timmy Cruz. Timmy Cruz is the one that got that scuffle. Nope, they're not letting Timmy Cruz back in. They're putting in Dela Cruz. Who is it?
TJ Dela Cruz.
TJ Dela Cruz. Easton, if you're watching, here's your buddy, your brother.
All right, let's see what TJ's got going on here.
Dela Cruz.
They got the bases juiced. It's a great time to come in.
All right, let's see what he can do. A base hit for Dela Cruz would be big here. There's a first pitch strike for Mendiola. All right, Mendiola, nothing even to look at. He's just staring right down at Cabrera. Well, he's even still pitching from a full windup. That's confidence. But look at that stance. Just straight looking at the catcher. No sideways anything. This guy's an experienced pitcher for sure. Ooh, that one came right in there. That's got to be. No, it's a ball.
Too low.
Whoa.
Man. Yeah, but I guess he's still pitching from the stretch because he knows it doesn't really benefit them to steal 1 run. They're down by 10. They need some base hits. If they steal home, doesn't really matter.
Well, they're 1 out away from going home with a victory. Ooh, that just plopped right in there, 3-1.
Wow. I thought that was going to get in there, but 2-2.
Now check out Franco Nakamura out there with the big leadoff he's taking. The second baseman's not going to squeeze in to try and take him. Oh, he fouled that one off himself. TJ Dela Cruz not feeling super happy about that, I'm sure. But yeah, Franco Nakamura is taking off a man-sized leadoff. second baseman's pretty much already over there in right field.
Yep. They got the split switch on again. Apparently that's a common defensive tactic that I did not know about.
That's a chopper right back to the pitcher. An easy throw from Mendiola to first, and that's the ball game, folks. That is it.
That's it. What a game.
And that's it. The final score is going to be Cardinals 20, Brewers 10.
Wow.
Wow, what a game, folks. I'll tell you what, the score was not indicative of how good the game really was. It sounds like it's a blowout. Folks, if you weren't here to watch the whole thing, I'm sure the story that's going to be in the local press is that they crush them. And I guess by scores and runs they did, but only because at the ending. It was still a thrilling game between these teams.
The first 5 innings were back and forth, looking good. Everybody had a chance. Everybody, was playing well, doing good stuff, and then just kind of got out of hand there at the end.
Well, that happens. They left Kaipo Di Quito in there just a little too long. He gave it all he got, and he just didn't have any more left in the tank. These guys finally saw his pitches, and were able to smack him around.
Yeah, and then the headlights started coming on as folks started leaving the outfield after that speedy 3-hour-plus game.
Well, we're already after 10 o'clock here, folks. I'm sure folks will still hang out in the parking lot for a little bit. I know the players are going to. But take a look. This is, there might have been a little scuffle earlier, but look at these guys bringing their kids out there with them and to give the high fives. So it's going to be good times all the way around. It was a great game. I hope everyone had a great time out there watching it. Oh, you just got done with your first Saipan Baseball League game.
Yeah, that was my first one.
What are your takeaways?
It was exciting. Honestly, a little higher level play than I thought, I might see. There were some great plays, some good pitching, some amazing plays in the outfield. I think that was the biggest thing, is that there were some just stunning catches in the outfield.
Well, it was a great game. There was some good fielding out there. See, now look at they're making up over there. They're talking with Timmy Cruz right there. That's where the whole scuffle came from. Looked like some nice apologies going on. Hey, man, sorry about that. Look at that. See, that's how it works.
Nice.
That's how they come back together at the end and make up. And, wow, that's just great. Nice to see.
Yeah, no, it was great. I thought it was a little bold to send the kids out first in the lineup with the scuffle that happened earlier. I was like, I don't know that I would send my kid first, not knowing whether those guys were going to be happy to see us in the handshake line or not. But everybody came together and kind of put it behind them and just said, hey, we're out there playing, we're getting heated, but everything's cool after the game. And that's what I like to see.
Well, everything is cool for sure. Hey, folks, thanks for joining us tonight. Want to say thanks to our sponsors with IT&E giving us the bandwidth to be able to do all this stuff. We wouldn't be able to broadcast this stuff to you without it. That's how we're not just broadcasting here in Saipan, but all over the world, whether you're in the mainland, you're in any of the islands of the CNMI, or you're in Guam, Hawaii, you name it, you're able to watch it because of the broadband that we got from IT&E. We also want to say thanks to our sponsors, Ina's Kitchen, giving us an amazing amount of food for the entire crew that we have. Hey, Herm, great stuff.
Yeah.
An amazing amount of food for the entire crew. Everybody in here got food tonight because of Ina's Kitchen. Now, only we got to sample this burger, which was amazing, the Matua burger. $17 gets you the best burger you probably ever had in your entire life, and also a raffle ticket so that you can win one of those 3 prizes that are going to be given away next month. So, again, you can only do it you can only get the tickets till the end of this month by getting that. You can also get this great shirt that they got. It's 32 smackers, but this is not just a regular shirt. This is a great dry fit shirt, and it's part of a collaboration with Ina's Kitchen and Crown. Man, it's great. I'm telling you, and it fits the way you want it to. It's got the it's got the nice tighter fit up here and the nice Manteca fit down here to give you a little bit more flow, a little bit more breathing room where you're doing all that. Ina's Kitchen, IT&E, Island Image of Motion providing us with all the great camera work, the MHS Production Club and the MHS Media Club are doing all the production and getting all the hours they want for that they can get for their education, and then hopefully get them to the next level at NMC. Hopefully they stay here in the CNMI. That's what we're hoping for, and so that they could develop their talents and then pass it on to the next generation too. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to all the players. Thanks to all the fans. Thanks to our officials, Ben Jones and Hector Ephraim, from doing this, and all the organizers from the Saipan Baseball League. Trey, thank you.
Thank you for having me out, Brad. And thanks for letting me do it by myself for a minute. That was exciting, too. Unplanned, didn't know it was happening, but it worked out all right. And it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. And thanks for everybody who watched. That was cool.
Oh, well, we'll see you again next Friday.
Yeah.
We'll be back here again, folks. Next Friday, we'll be here. Saipan Baseball League Game of the Week now until the end of June, because playoffs start in July. So between now and the end of June, we're going to have the Saipan Baseball League Game of the Week every Friday, 6:30, or like this week, maybe a little bit earlier than 6:30, because they're ready to go. And we'll be ready to go. Hopefully, we're getting better for you. Covering these games. We really loved having you. I could see all you guys that are on here. Virgil, man, you said let's talk about the Bears game from last night. I didn't see it. I got to catch it. That's why I got to be here more often. Hey, thanks again. We'll do this as much as we can, but for sure, every Friday we'll be here. So for Trey Dunn, for Jojo Alapuzzo, for the entire team that we've got here, I'm Brad Rosala. Thanks for tuning in to watch the Saipan Baseball League Game of the Week this Friday on the NMI News Service. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks so much. We're still here.
We're still on.